singing a little today. Hello, how are you guys doing? Hello, hello,
Thank you very much, Simon.
Doll, thank you so much for resubscribing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hello, hello. How are you guys doing? Oh, I keep forgetting to put the outline on. There we go. Hello. Oh shit, here we go again. Hi Grizz, hi Heart. Let's go down the line, shall we? Hi Gremlin, hi Chains, hi KJ, hello. Hello Heart, hello Grizz. Hello, hi I'm not Pupper. Hi goddammit Brain. Hi Mad Dog's little wingman. What's up, first time chatter? Hello, welcome in. Oh wait, did I turn on tits? I don't think I turned tits on. Hold up. Minty, thank you so much for resubscribing! Thank you, thank you, thank you! Thank you, thank you, thank you! I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hi, Snowman, into the bread, inbred. Such an amazing singing voice. Oh, thank you so much! I really appreciate it. Hello! It's nice to meet you. Hello. Since Snowman is here, we gotta do our snowman dance. Oh yeah. My balls. What you gonna do when they come for you? Yeah. To my ball. Oh. Can you please send your yaoi fan fiction you made of me and why you gotta do me dirty on Twitter? Because I had to. Because it was the way. Listen, I had to out you on Twitter. I had to. Okay. Listen. Remember, guys. I stalk you all. Hi Brian. How you been? Head gaming. Hi Rise of Nick. Welcome in. How are you guys? Hello. Hi YouTube. How you doing? You're in a good mood today? Something happened? I'm in a good mood? How can you tell if I'm ever in a good mood? Okay. Now, okay. Well, I guess okay. So,
we don't have the budget for that.
Yes, we do have the budget for that, Chama. So, I'm gonna be a little honest. Yesterday, I had a cold factory reset. And, yeah, I was not feeling it, Mr. Krabs, yesterday. I'm gonna be completely honest. I felt really, really depressed yesterday, and I felt very icky. Everything in me felt icky. I was like, ew. You know, I was just not feeling it. I was not feeling it. And yesterday was a really busy day, and I knew I had to get a lot of editing done. I got some editing done, but ultimately I eventually crashed out, and I was like, you know what? I need to just relax my brain and get off the internet. I've been realizing that instead of like processing my emotions a lot lately, I've been kind of throwing myself at work instead. And I needed to take a step back, and I've been really stressed out because honestly, a lot's been happening in my personal life. A lot's been happening just within everything. Within everything, I feel like there's been a lot of pressure with me. And I've felt a lot of pressure these past few weeks. And especially like coming back to Arizona, I was like, I need to unpack, I need to do this, I need to do that, blah, 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 blah. The to-do list has gotten even bigger than ever before. And it was stressing me out. So I got off the internet last night and I read a book, and I finished a book, and I was very happy. And I've been drinking tea. I've been drinking more tea lately because you lovely Shumi's got me the electric tea kettle, the electric water heater. And I love it. I love it so much. I made tea before starting today. And I really needed that. I really just needed to like decompress fully and be off the internet until like right before stream today and not staring at a screen. So I did that, and I feel a lot better, and I feel a lot happier. And sometimes it's okay to just take a step back and focus on you. Just remember that. So distancing yourself from the internet would improve your mood. Who'd have thunk it? Exactly. And I think like also, I was also like looking on Twitter a lot, and Twitter's a shit show. I hate it there. Sippy's tea. Yeah. So I've been gone for a bit. No worries, Brian. I've been okay. Work's been a lot, but I've been doing okay overall. Did you do something new with your model? You have a glow around you. Yes. This is a little visual effect that you can do in VTube Studio. And yeah, I have this glow around me now. I'm gonna be lurking for a bit. Call my name 3 times if you need me. All right, Grizzly, thank you. Hi, Cupquake. Hello. Welcome in. Welcome in. How are you, wifey? Yeah, no, I was just not feeling it, Mr. Krabs. Thank you guys so much for the level 1 hype train. Choo-choo. Thank you, thank you. The internet can't hurt me. I can't read. I love reading, and I think that's the problem, is like everywhere I go on like Twitter has just been like it's just I hate people virtue signaling, bro. I really do. Did you see the VTuber period tracker while doom scrolling? I did, and thankfully I'm not on there. To be fair, I was worried I would be on there. I was a little nervous, I'm not gonna lie. I'm doing okay, very cold and very sick. My house hasn't had heat since Friday. Oh my gosh, Cupquake, please bundle up. Please bundle up really well, and I'm so sorry. Please stay safe through the storm. I love Twitter, it's a thunderdoom of idiots. What crazy convo we up to today? A lot. To be for real, you wouldn't be trackable. Yeah, exactly. Well, that's kind of the thing. You can't track me, and this is not a challenge. I'm just reiterating that. This isn't a challenge to try and track my periods. But even then, you bitches wouldn't be able to. You know why? I'm irregular. Bitch, I don't even know when my period is coming. That's the problem. I don't even know when it's starting. I'm just like, if it starts, it starts. Is it skipping a couple months? Is it coming back? Fuck if I know. Fuck if I know. I have hormone problems. Did you guys know I actually have more testosterone in me than a regular female should? And that is because my thyroid is broken. So I guess I really am one of the guys. I heard this on another VTuber. LOL, the internet pixie is so funny and weird. Thank you, thank you. Thank mercy you're not. Thank you, I'm trying. We got space heaters galore. Good. I'm glad you guys have some form of heat. This is Daylore, OMG. It is. I've been checking just in case the mods need to be informed. Also, you didn't say you would share my yaoi or not. Okay, guys, I say I write yaoi about you guys. I don't have enough time to write yaoi about you, but it's in my brain. We here at Tiny Pixie Day do not endorse y'all tracking my streamer Shark Week. Please do not try. Exactly.
Thank you for not having those previews at the bottom.
You're welcome, I'm not Pupper. The thing is that sucks is like I like those stream elements characters because I paid for them, to be fair, and I wanted to get use of them. But I realized a lot of you guys did not like them last time, and I'm like, why? I personally thought they were pretty cute, damn it. My thyroid is broken, damn day, you just can't catch a break, huh? Well, it's broken because my ex broke it for me through strangulation, so, yeah. You just gave them the information that you're irregular. That means that you won't be able to track me, bitch. I can't track myself. Brayden Grizzly says you do. Did they lie? I don't know. Do you listen to them? I kind of liked the people. I loved being a mushroom, lol. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, we'll have to do votes on whether or not we keep them or not, because y'all everyone was giving me mixed signals on whether you like the shroomies or not. Well, shit, I'm sorry. Why are you sorry? It's okay. Day, if any of us were tracking your cycle, I'd have several questions. Should we do a poll? I like the little mushroom people. Okay, let's do a poll. Yeah, let's do a poll if you guys like the stream avatars or not. The fuck? Grab shotgun. Where the fuck is your ex, Elf? Oh, please, no forms of violence here. He was violent enough against me. I'd rather not seek violence with violence. Do what you like today. Someone will always not like something. Yeah, that's true. You probably already covered it, but I just learned about the Marvel Rivals Kingsman drama. Have you covered that yet? I have not. I didn't look too much into it. To be honest, if you guys want, we could react to that after we watch the Kentucky Ballistics video today. Good news, I'm almost back to free weights after my bicep tear. Not quite where I was, but progress. Progress! I'm glad you're healing up, Sven. I love the pixie. Also, it may snow here. Got to love 16 degrees weather. Yeah, the cold can piss all the way off. I'm too southern for this shit. Dude, I'm in Arizona and it's never cold here. So like the water heaters don't really work for the showers, right? Because they're always expecting it to be like lukewarm, you know? It's been fucking cold. My showers have been really cold and I don't appreciate it, man. I gotta admit, if people are tracking that stuff day, I got several concerns for people if it was legit. Dude, whoever tries to track people's period, you're kind of fucking weird. No, you're not kind of fucking weird. You are weird. First off, there's no reason you should be tracking a woman's cycle. At all. Okay? Unless you are married to said woman and you're trying to bow chicka bow wow before y'all have a baby or something. You shouldn't know. You shouldn't know. You shouldn't know. Cold showers are good showers? No, they're not. The way you talk about yaoi, the cold shower is warranted. That is not true. That is not true. Listen, just because I like some yaoi. Okay, you know what? Actually, I'm actually gonna die on a hill for a second. Yuri is better than yaoi, and I will die on that hill. Lesbian books are better than gay books, and I stand on that. I have both, and every time I read a gay yaoi, it's about someone abusing another one. And meanwhile, the Yuri is like the lesbian one. That one is like all sweet and cutesy and nice. Okay, listen. You know what? Let's actually go to my collection, shall we? Hold on. Let's go to my collection. Wow, I have the Yuri right next to the yaoi. Hold on, I need to take these. Hold on. Okay. All right. I'm gonna read the like little thingy bobber with it. Okay, I'm gonna read the synopsis or whatever the fuck it's called. Okay. All right. I have two different things right here. Chat, y'all are welcome for this tangent. Yes. Hi, Larry. Hello. Well, this escalated quickly. Listen, hear me out, all right? Okay. So, the ruining of Yuri tags is why Yuri on Ice will forever be trash. Yeah. No. I agree with that. Okay, so, now, oh god, the Gunnar books. I have two books with me, and they're not Gunnar books. Wait, do they make gay sex in this? I don't know. Oh, I think this one does have gay sex in it. Hold up. He kisses his boo-boos. Hold on. Oh, is this gay sex? Hold on. Hold on, I kind of forgot. It's been a while since I've read this. Oh, it was about to be gay sex, I think. Wow, this is dark and deep. Okay, wait! Damn, I hear she's going deep in the collection. Is say Gex? Gex. Gay sex. Gex. Okay, so these are two different books. One is yaoi and one is Yuri. Alright? I'm gonna read it and you guys tell me which one you think is which. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna like gender neutral this for a second by not saying the name or the gender so that way you guys can guess. A scrawny, quiet person has a crush on one of the most popular and attractive people in in their college. After the two cross paths again, the main character's feelings grow in intensity until they become an obsession, and they break into the popular person's home. But what they see inside is not the popular person of their dreams and fantasies of this alluring person abruptly turning into a nightmare.
I came.
Okay, that's one, right? This next one is bubbly, energetic first-year high school student blank falls head over heels for their senpai blank.
We don't have the budget for that.
After hearing their band perform on the first day of school, blank tells blank they've fallen in love at first sight. And to blank's surprise, blank confesses that they have as well. But when blank realizes that they have blank are feeling two different kinds of love, they begin to ask themselves what love really means. Senpai mentioned, so Yuri bubbly, Yuri double gay. Senpai mentioned, so Yuri fucking up your own shit. I know, I'm sorry, I tried. Both gay sex. Baby, don't hurt me no more. Okay, one has to be female, two has to be the guys. No, the first one I read to you was Yaoi, and the second one was Yuri. Why is every Yaoi? Okay, well, that raises one question. What is love? Okay, so in Yaoi, the guys are, there's always a scrawny gay guy getting abused by the other gay guy. Why? And mind you, okay, who wrote this actually? Is this a guy or a girl that wrote this? I don't know who wrote this. I don't know. But every fucking time I read a yaoi, someone's getting abused. Okay? The first and the second one is called Whisper Me a Love Song. This is one of my favorite fucking Yuris of all time. I have almost a whole collection of this book series, and it's so fucking good. Every time I read Yuri, it's like there is a charming, charismatic love interest and a very sweet, either sweet and shy or bubbly and like all that, like, girl. And I'm like, I love women, okay? So yes, I read both, but I prefer Yuri. I have more Yuri in my collection than I do yaoi. Okay, Yuri is pure love story. Exactly. Jay wants a bada yaoi? What is that? What did I join in on? We're talking about yaoi and Yuri. You know there's some fucked up Yuri Stop the Cap. There might be, but I've read more like love story Yuri than I have bad. And I'm not saying that neither of them have that. I'm sure they do, but you have to look for it. Did I miss the reaction? No, you did not miss the reaction, Nod. We typically start the reaction at the 1 hour mark, and it's barely been like 26 minutes into the stream so far. So once we hit the hour mark, we will go into the reaction. But thank you so much for the $2 super chat. I love cute women. Exactly. I'm so excited to follow you. I can't believe I watched 3 streams here. Love the community. Thank you, Patriot. I appreciate your 3 stream streak. On average, Yuri isn't going to be fucked up. It's a niche among the genre. Yeah, exactly. I find more entertainment reading a love story about Jim Bro and a tomboy compared to this shit. And yes, I also read regular heterosexual romance. Okay, I read it all. Okay, let's find a heterosexual one. Hold on. We're going. You know what? I will literally read the synopsis of the one I just read. Hold on. This one came with stickers. Does this one have does this have a... You know what? Maybe maybe this isn't the best one because it's a sex book. Okay, hold on. Okay, because that's like mainly a Gunnar book. And it really had no plot. So let me find a good heterosexual one. Give me a second. Heterosexual. Oh, this one's cute. Okay, hold on. Give me a romance. Mind you, this is not a Gunnar book. This is just a regular book. This is not a Gunnar book at all. Okay? Not a Gunnar book. It came with stickers. Yes, it says sex book and it came with stickers. Money for plastic surgery and physical therapy. Poor squished fairy. Thank you. Thank you, Nod, for the $5 super chat. I appreciate you. Hold on. Let me see. Plastic surgery. There we go. Now I'm better. Okay. So, but I bet I could guess the other book. It was that book, James. It was that book. Also, how are you doing, Jamesy? Yeah, it was the book that you're thinking of that I was going to talk about. These aren't Gunnar books. Literally can't stop pulling out Gunnar books. Listen, I'm differentiating which ones are Gunnar books and which ones aren't, okay? So this is the synopsis of the heterosexual romance book that I have of manga, okay? I always admire clever... Oh, wait, that's... Never mind. Yaotome's the president of the shogi club at her high school, and she's pretty sure that Ayumu? Yeah. An underclassman and the only other member of the club has a huge crush on her. They get together to play shogi every day after school, but no matter what she does, she can't seem to get him to confess his feelings. What she doesn't know is that Ayumu has made a pact with himself to reveal his love only after he's beaten Yatome at shogi for the first time. Yet there's one big issue with this plan. He really sucks. And it's so cute. It's so cute. Pixie whipped out the plastic surgery power makeup. She's a magical girl. I'm a magical Neopterodon. I never watch romance novels, but I do love romance animes. Older romantic movies maybe, but I am not keen on them. I love romance. I love romance through and through. I keep romance with me. Gets notepad out. Yeah, I love it. Don't forget to play Henry Stickmin again when you have the chance. I will. I promise. Yes. Okay. I read a lot of stuff. Actually, yesterday I read a really good book. Everyone, thank you for the 100 biddies! Thank you. Dang, I'm so over high school romance. Can we get one where the characters are older? Oh, okay. Hold on. I can read you the synopsis of Fourth Wing. This is what I read yesterday. Now, this isn't a manga, to be fair. Honestly, I'm realizing I don't have a lot of, like, romance manga. Mostly action, to be fair. But this work of fucking art and beauty and all things pristine and divine is amazing. This is amazing. Okay? You'd love Ranma 1/2. I do love Ranma 1/2. I do. Okay. So, let me read you this. Anyone else feel like changing their mind? Zayden shouts, scanning the remaining rows of cadets with the same shrewd gaze of the navy blue dragon behind him. No? Excellent. Roughly half of you will be dead by this time next summer. The formation is silent except for a few untimely sobs from my left. A third of you again the year after that, and the same year last year. No one cares who your mommy or daddy is here. Even King Tadi's second son died during his threshing. So tell me again, do you feel invincible now that you've made it into the writer's quadrant? Untouchable? Elite? No one cheers. Another blast of heat rushes, this time deadly, directly at my face, and every muscle in my body clenches, preparing for incineration. But it's not flames, just steam, and it blows back Rhiannon's braids as the dragons finish their simultaneous exhale. The breeches on the first year ahead of me darken, the color spreading down his legs. They want us scared, mission accomplished. Because you're not untouchable or special to them, Zayden points out toward the navy dragons and leans forward slightly, like he's letting us in on a secret as we lock eyes. To them, you're just prey. Oh my god, it's so good! Do you have the infamous Bull Minotaur farm novel? No, I don't! But I'm thinking of getting it so I can read it to you all on on Patreon or something. just as a tee-hee, you know? But no, I do not have that book. I'm not into monster fucking that hard. Cadet's army story? It is an army story! It is an army story! And it's so good! It's so good! Imagine the army, but with dragons, bro! Imagine an army, but with dragons! Dragons! And then imagine if your parents were traitors to the kingdom, that you are forced to enlist in the military, even if that means you die. Oh, it's so good! It's so good! Ah! It's so good. It's so good. And there's romance in it, and there's, oh, it's so good. It's so good. It's so good. It's so fucking good. Dude, and like the romance really starts to kick off sort of in the middle, and then at the end, it's like a really good slow burn, right? Hold on. Let me read you one thing that he said that just like, oh, my heart. Okay. Okay. He says, okay. I know I'm so wildly in love with you that I can't imagine what my life would even look like without you in it. And I probably shouldn't have said that, but if we're doing this, then we're starting from a place of complete honesty. Oh my god! This man, I just want someone to just say earnestly and lovely that about me. Yeah, please. Historically, most noble families were required to participate in wars. Yes, but this is a fantasy. Okay? And there's dragons, and there's griffins, and then there's demons, and the demons don't come out until the end of the movie. Until the end of the book. Thank you for the 100 biddies. I haven't really dug too deep into romance manga or anime, but I did watch season 1 of Rosario plus Vampire in high school. Does that count? It was kind of romantic in places. Hi Day, hi Lemon. Bless her, she is so excited. Thank you. What's she so happy about? Fourth Wing. The book is called Fourth Wing. I highly encourage you to read it. There are some sex scenes in it, but there's like only 2, maybe 3. There's like one really intense sex scene, and then there's like them teasing each other and being very graphic afterwards, and then there's like half of a sex scene, you know? So like 1.5 sex scenes plus like descriptiveness. But like besides that, it's all action and adventure, and it's so good! Oh, I love it so much. She is just a girl. I am just a girl. I enjoyed the romance angle in Oran High School Host Club. Oh, I do have that. I need to finish reading it, to be honest. Joke's on you, I can't read. If I threw you, would you fly or glide? I'd fly. Also, if you can't read, you can always get Audible and like listen to it like a podcast. Sounds lame? You sound lame. God damn it. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I love it. I love love so much. I love this crazy ass community. I love rom-coms off of Crunchyroll. Me too. I recommend you to read 86. What's that? So what's the title again? The title is Fourth Wing. It's super good. Highly recommend. It's super good. Oh, Day, watch Salsworder. sells sword arts. The camera lady makes the main guy who apart 2% of the best swordsmen in the world. And the dude is like, this book sucks, but he has to dress steamy older to talk about book talk books and Fourth Wing. Huh? You made my brain melt for a little bit. Taka! Thank you so much for the raid! Thank you, thank you, thank you! Thank you, thank you, thank you! I greatly, greatly, greatly appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you! Yo! Hello! What were you guys up to? What were you guys doing? What were you guys playing? Fourth Wing, got it. Yes, yes. It's really, really good. It's really good. And I love the dragons. I love the dragons in this. It's really good, like, lore on dragons in this book. It's really cool. Been a bit busy these days. Honestly, understandable. It's been a very busy time. Holy lag on my end. Is it lagging for you guys? What? Oh, there's a lot of lag? God damn it. Hold on. No lag? Hi, Sacco. Hello. Just American Truck Sim. It was tame compared to last night. Ooh, what was last night? Also, thank you so much for the raid. If you have to raid and dip, I completely understand. Thank you so much for the raid and trusting me with your community. Make sure you eat food, drink water, and go to the restroom. Yes, you've been dropping frames a lot over stream? Really? Okay. Give me a second. It was lagging, then I did F5. I'm watching you on TV, it seems fine. No lag here. So some of you guys are experiencing lag and some of you aren't? That's weird. To whoever said it sounds lame, the first Terminator is an action sci-fi classic and it also has a love story between Kyle and Sarah. Exactly! Thank you! That's what I'm saying. Just because there's love and romance in it doesn't mean that it's lame. It's actually really cool. Also, the first Rocky movie was a romance movie with a boxing subplot. That is true. That is true. Oh, my contact fell out. Bro. Okay. Just don't drink the restroom water. But what if I want to drink the restroom water? Oh, it was from the raid? Okay. Huh. Okay, hold on. I dropped a contact. Give me one itty bitty little second. So I can go pop a new contact in because my contact literally fell out of my eyeball. And I can't read from only like one eye. Give me 1 second. One measly itty bitty little. I forgot I didn't unpack my contacts. Hold on. My contacts should be over here. Wait. Where are my contacts? Ah, shit. Okay, hold on. I can't do this while I'm blind! Motherfuckers! Ah. Oh, make that back. Okay. I was blind. Okay. Well, my truck normally has a 625 horsepower engine. Last night, I decided to play with 10,000 horsepower motor. Mistakes were made after that. That is fair. She lost an eye. What was the result of the poll? Oh, I don't know. Let me check. I lost my wireframe, so now I have to use my stupid thick frame glasses. I hate plastic frames. Fair. I also am sad because I also, like, my wireframes, they're too scratched up for me to use. Let me see. What was the poll? 16% said yes on the mushrooms. Okay, 16 people voted yes, 0 voted no, so I guess you guys do like the stream avatar stuff. Do you see now, Day? Yes, I see. I see. You know, Arizona be dry as fuck when your contact lenses fall out. Actually, yes, because in California, they would just get stuck in my eyeball if there were problems. What I was trying to say was the YouTube channel sells swords, arts are competitive. I'm assuming you meant competitive swordsmen that broke down the combat of Fourth Wing, and he reigns of the parade of it. But he does say how they can improve the sword fighting, but the dude hates the dual wielding long swords. In Fourth Wing, they didn't have dual wielding long swords though.
Thank you very much, Simon.
Smile, thank you so much for resubscribing. Love you, Day. Love you too. Okay, hold on. Let me load up stream elements then. Or stream avatars. I will listen to Fourth Wing on YouTube, by the way. Hell yeah. Tell me what you think of it. Tell me what you think of it. There we go. There we go. Chat, how many of you remember Disney's Atlantis, The Lost Empire? Those who do, which of the ladies was your favorite? Why are you trying to dig into their gooner brain? Contacts in South Dakota in the winter aren't very fun. I can imagine. That sounds so painful. Hugs for Day. Big hugs. Big hugs. Hold on. Ugh. Oh? What? Huh? Big hugs. Big hugs. Ugh. It's going to be... We are back. Woo! How are you, Day? I'm doing good. How are you? Ugh. The pixie has floating hands. Floating hands. I have to wear glasses. I am nearsighted. I can't do contacts. That's fair. I don't know what sighted I am. I can't see things far away. I think that's nearsighted as well. I have nearsightedness and stigmatism. It's a bitch. I hate it so much. I'm good just working my wood. Hell yeah. Thank you for the biddies, Unlock. Audrey Ramirez from Atlantis. Oh, my phone auto-corrected me to be... So my insult to myself was instead aimed at Dave. My bad. No worries, no worries. Wouldn't that be nearsighted then? I think so. I forget. I forget, to be honest. Okay. Actually, I need your guys' help. All right? So my brother has been having a not so fun time lately. Right? And he needs 9 followers on Twitch. Just 9. Just 9 of you. Okay? If you haven't followed him already. And he's gaming right now and streaming right now. So I would greatly appreciate it if y'all just shot your shot, you know? Hold on. 1, 2, 3. If y'all gave him a follow, I'd greatly appreciate it. If you don't already. Yeah. Hey, fuck off. I literally paid to get those fucking creepies away. What do you mean you paid to get them away? You can't pay to get them away. And also, we had a vote, and the vote said yes. Majority voted they wanted them back. So they stay. I'm already following, but I can follow. Can we do a small raid? We'll do a raid later if he's still playing after we're done streaming. But yes, hopefully he'd still be streaming by then. Right now he's doing a Call of Duty like tournament event. Yep, gotta love the tomboy Latina. We are back, baby. Ooh, I love that movie. Mine was probably the mechanic girl. She was so sweet. She was one of my first anime crushes, and I can thank Atlantis for that. Y'all have good taste. I will watch him day if you want. Yeah, no, if you guys want to, of course, it's totally up to you. But I would appreciate if y'all gave him a quick follow and everything like that. My avatar is sweet. You guys are little sweet mushrooms, little shroomies. Okay. We are getting closer and closer. We are getting closer and closer to the hour mark. Love your content. Keep up the great work. Thank you, party. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. How's he doing in the tournament? I know they lost the last round that they did. They won one game, lost one the last time. What's going on here? Hi, Ace. How are you, gorgeous? Hello. We are just vibing. We are just vibing and vibing right now. Day here is the overview of the 86. Huh? I'm a Shirome, not a woman. Are you sure? You could be both. I never had a crush on the characters. My crush was Ryoko Hakubi from Tenchi Muyo. Ooh, okay. I see you. I rarely actually get crushes, so she was the one that gave me a type. Fair. I'll let your bro stream play in the background. Thank you. I greatly appreciate it. Yeah, no. And he's, you know what? I like to think that my brother's pretty fucking fun. I always expected him to become a streamer before me, to be honest. Because he's done gaming for a very long time, so I was always shocked like he never went like fully into the streamer route, to be honest. It's 9 degrees outside. Ugh, that does not sound or feel good, I'm sure. Oh, what the hell? I'm confused. Oh, okay. First animated woman I liked was Sailor Mercury. Okay. Wait, what are you guys doing on Stream Avatar? I don't even fucking know what this is. Dude, I'm always getting ads on my favorite YouTuber streams. I'm so sorry, party. Thank you, Emlock. Thank you so much for the biddies. Join Mage. I don't know what you guys are doing, but that's cool. Wait, what was that before? I watched Senpai Does Not Dream of Bunny Girls on a show, and I absolutely loved it. It has 2 seasons on Crunchyroll. Oh yeah, that's so fun. That is a good anime. My favorite romance animes. What the fuck is happening? My favorite romance animes were probably Fruit Basket. Toradora was one of my favorites for a long time. And then There's so many. There's honestly so many. Who's the pumpkin in the corner? That's the boss. I don't know. I don't know how this goes. Heart, you can say what you want to do. Hello, Day, you're making my day. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, fine. While I have a 6-month sub, I will pay, but I will ditch out right after. Okay. Sounds like a plan, I'm not Pupper. I'm so sorry. My avatar is scared. No, why is your avatar scared? Thank you. It's amazing how many people don't know who I'm talking about, but I have found a few now to add you to that list, lol. But yeah, she was my crush and I hated Ayeka. Ugh. I don't think I've ever heard of it either, to be fair. Twitch is having another war. Yeah, Twitch is they're on their own war apparently. Day, what are the chances that Sama could give your avatar Audrey's costume from Disney's Atlantis? We could definitely maybe do that for like a Halloween special or something. And we could probably do that, to be fair. Also, I really do love Audrey, so that is fair. But yeah, no. My first anime crush was Android 18. Who was my first crush? Let's see. What could it be? What could it be? Oh, wow. I don't know who was my first, like, wasn't it Barry B. Benson? No, it wasn't Barry B. Benson, for once. Funny enough. Who was it? You know what? It was either Shark Boy or the guy from Bridge to Terabithia, so Josh Hutcherson. It was probably Josh Hutcherson, though, to be fair. You know what? I think it was Bridge to Terabithia came first. So I think it was Josh Hutcherson from then. Tuxedo Mask? No. But again, that's not cartoon. I don't know who my first cartoon crush was. I can't really put like a stamp on it. I'm surprised it wasn't on the ponies from My Little Pony. I never had a crush on My Little Ponies. I wanted to be them. Spice and Wolf is my favorite romance. Ooh. Sorry, I'm also watching the war that you guys are doing and committing here. I'm like, you guys are all gonna die. Dude, the boss has 2 turns. You guys need a fight. What the fuck? Get it together. Get it together, men. Also, I will say though, these stream avatars will only be during the sections in the beginning, because I feel like it clashes a little too much whenever we do the reactions. So, yes. What is MGGA? Make gooning great again. We gotta make gooning good, because gooning matters. Day, did you know there's My Little Pony has a Fallout version? No, I did not know that. Fun fact, there's a tiny cult dedicated to Gadget Hack Wrench from Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers. Really? Okay. Dude, y'all are gonna die. Oh, who just died? I just watched one of my Shermies die right before my eyes, bro. Huh? What the hell? What the helly? Come on, guys. Come on. Shoot it. Shoot it. Shoot it. We're still in the battle. Okay, done parroting that. Day doesn't understand NPCs will murder us. I died. Good job. Good job, Mwalk. How dare you die? How do I see if I'm dead? If you could see yourself on here or not. Come on, kill him! Kill him! Yeah, the gadget cult, well, it certainly exists. First crush was probably Jasmine from Aladdin. Fun fact, Shark Boy grew up to be Jacob from Twilight. Yes, I know that. I know that well. I was also a Team Jacob stan. Some of you may die, but that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make, I guess, for the greater good. Just use the Kamehameha wave of the love of God. Oh! Stabs the boss in the nuts. Revenge me, shroomies! Dude, Heart is actually doing pretty well. Heart and Core are doing really fucking good, actually. Oh. See, Commissar Day knows exactly. Oh, okay. Weak spot. Hold on. I'm sorry. I'm a little invested in this actual game for a second. I'm sorry. It's distracting to me. Love Ranger Boy. Heart is killing it. Come on, Core. Come on. I believe in you. Don't die, Sonny. And you wonder why I hate those creepies at the bottom? Listen, it's a little distracting, but the creepies, okay, first off, they're cuties, and the only thing creepy about them is that they look like you guys. But they're only gonna be during the first hour with which we talk. Damn, 2 more people got murked. I'm kind of guilty, but as a Fallout fan, I'm listening to My Little Pony. You know what? Fair. Bites ankles of pumpkin. Exactly. Yeah! Good job, boys! We had some fallen soldiers, but you know what? You all did amazing. All of you did amazing. I'm proud of you. Proud of you, boys. But do better. Okay. Alright, let's go into today's video because we are now at the hour mark. Ow, you son of a bitch. How dare you? Okay, today is actually going to be a really sad day though, because I'm going to be watching a video I have been not wanting to do. Yes, let us divulge. Okay, actually, stream avatars will not be shown on this screen. If your girlfriend goes to the hospital because you bow chicka wowed too hard, is that something embarrassing or to be proud of? Sorry, I just saw everything ricochet off my head. I think not something to be proud of. Possibly. Spoiler alert, he lived. Depends. Yeah. Or Mr. Scott surviving his gun exploding. Yeah, that's what we're doing. I haven't been wanting to do this, like, for a while because it hurts my brain and it hurts my heart. And I know you guys have been wanting this for a while, so we are going to watch it. And I'm not prepared because, again, I love Scott. Scott is so cool. And it hurts my heart thinking that he was very close to leaving us, you know? Well, fuck you too! You should be proud if you're able to take a 50 cal to the face and survive. He's literally Superman at this point. No, exactly. Hurting your loved one from snoo, not an achievement. Yeah. Don't hate me for this, but I am contextually a brony. I like My Little Pony and I love it. Hey, listen, more power to you. I will say that much. I don't think there's anything wrong with being a brony. I don't like the I don't like the corn of it. Okay? I don't appreciate it. As a My Little Pony fan for a very long time, I don't appreciate it all too much. But that doesn't mean that I think that you're necessarily a bad person. Banned? Huh? Goddamn, the shroomies just love making you cry. Yes, they do. Had a bondage accident years ago. Broke both of my forearms at the same time. The ER called the cops on my wife for abuse. I had to threaten to beat the crap out of the cops with broken arms to make them drop it and leave it. Damn, Andrea. Well, I'm glad that you're okay. I'm sorry that happened to you. That sounds very traumatizing, honestly. I don't know, dude. Wanting to fuck cartoon horses isn't the best. Yeah. I kind of am more quiet as a guy, but I do enjoy the Fallout one at least. Fair. Get whacked, and I'm 50 minutes late. Welcome in. Welcome in. Don't worry, we are just getting started. We are just getting started. I always give about an hour, give or take, before reacting to stuff, so that way everyone can filter in. Hold on. How's my brother doing? He's my brother. That's my brother right there. He's my brother. Okay. Anyways. Powerpuff Girls was awesome. Oh, Powerpuff Girls was amazing. Okay. Alrighty, boys. Are you guys ready for today? Are y'all ready for today? Scott is an absolute unit for surviving the impossible. I'm not ready for this. Also, I figured, okay, either after this, we could talk about the 40K Kingsman situation. Or we could watch Pepsi had more warships than some nations. So we'll do either of those two. Alrighty? Alrighty. Now, let's get into today's video. Today, hello, YouTube! Hello! I just want to preface and say I am not looking forward to today's video. I am in a good mood. I doubt I will be in a good mood for very much longer. You guys enjoy seeing my downfall, and you enjoy seeing me cry, and I feel like that's what's gonna happen today. We are going to be watching my 50 cal exploded from Kentucky Ballistics. I am not ready for this. Y'all have been asking for this since last year. And it's time I think I give it to you guys. I'm not ready. You're not ready. We're not ready. Let's do this. Spaghetti. Okay. Let's go. I have my tea. We're gonna be drink-a-linking some tea and trying not to cry.
What's up, everybody? My name is Scott, and I'm gonna tell you about how my 50 cal exploded and I almost bit the dust about 2 weeks ago.
Oh my god! Oh my god! No, I don't like it. Hi, Alucard. Dude. First off, not only does he look super thin, but like the fucking dude. Wait, is this newer? No, this is not newer. Dude, was this recent? I didn't ever hear about it. No, this was 4 years ago. He is alive and well today, but this was 4 years ago. This was an accident that he went through. It looks so brutal, bro. Scott! Yeah, he was in the hospital for quite a while after this. Okay. Okay. Let's keep it going.
So I know a lot of you are probably wanting me to explain my injuries, and I'm gonna do that, but I think it's best we start from the beginning. I know some of you are gonna try to skip around in this video. I highly recommend you stay tuned and listen to all of this. But for those who are gonna skip around, let me clear something up first. This was not the Barrett that we torture tested, and this was a complete freak accident. There's nothing that I did to have caused this. So April 9th, 2021, we come out here to shoot.
Wait, okay. The fact he had to say, I did nothing to cause this, shows that there were probably people at this time that were saying, Neener, it's probably because you fucked up. Okay, I want to let that sit for a second. I want to let that marinate. Because yes, this was 4 years ago. But the fact people were behaving that way when he just survived a freak accident and your immediate reaction isn't, hey, let me pray for you, wish you well, hope that you're doing okay. No, their immediate reaction is, hey, by the way, you fucked up. It could be gun haters as well. Exactly. I don't really know. People were blaming the manufacturer of the rifle. I don't know. I don't know how any of that works, to be fair. I have yet to purchase my own gun. I usually, when I go shooting, is with my dad's guns, and he just tells me, hey, this is how you shoot a gun. So I don't really know all too much about guns. So I don't know if it would have been a manufacturer's fault or not. But he preemptively said that. Exactly. This was an ammo issue, not a firearm issue. Oh, anything to blame a gun day. I feel bad for Scott because what the actual fuck? Exactly. That's what haters of him do. Yep. Sue the ammo company? No, I hope he did. If this was based off the ammo, I really do hope he sued the fuck out of the ammo company, because this is horrifying. He is, look, and I think like another thing, Scott is a very strong person. In all the videos that I've seen of him thus far, he has been nothing but a very strong, very happy-go-lucky person. Seeing him like this, it's sad. I don't like seeing him hurt. If it wasn't his fault, then it was someone else's. This was not manufacturer's fault. The ammo was extremely odd and had been tampered with. Okay. Let's watch the video and let's go through. Okay. I don't know yet. You guys are giving me a lot of information. I don't know any of the information yet. So let me go and see what he says, and we'll go from there. Okay.
This. So April 9th, 2021, we come out here to shoot a fire hydrant with some slap rounds using my Serbu RN50. So we have the Serbu RN50 with the 36-inch long heavy barrel, and we're gonna go ahead and go big or go home and start out with this. This is a 50 BMG slap tracer round. The slap rounds tend to go a little to the right, so I aimed a little to the left.
I don't want to see it. I literally recoiled. I myself recoiled, bro. I recoiled in my seat. I've not been wanting to watch this. Does he show? Can you guys at least just let me know? Does he show the accident happening in this? I really pray to God he doesn't. Shoot a fire hydrant? Naturally. Go on. Also, much later, one of the guys from Ballistic High Speed had an RPG dummy explode next to his head, ended up at the same hospital that Scott went to. He does. He will give a warning before the explosive shot. I doubt he'd show that in a video to be. Yes, he does, but it's not graphic, blurred. Okay. Did we explain what slap rounds are? No. Such a girl element. This isn't just such a girl, okay? I don't personally like seeing people get shot, okay? Okay? If it's not in Call of Duty, I'd rather not. Yes, but it's not graphic at all, okay? I already feel sick. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. I'm sorry, this is gonna take me a second to get through. Less shot, more grenade. Oh! A slap round is a sabotage. I don't know if you're trying to say sabotage. Saboted light armor penetrator. It is a specialized high velocity armor piercing cartridge designed for military use, particularly with the .50 BMG. Yeah, it was more explosion than a shot. Fuck, dude. If it helps, I remember correctly, the term from the round that injured him was also called a hot load. You don't know fear until you see a friend or a relative go to the hospital for surgery and you have to wait for the doctor to come out and give you good news. I do know that fear, unfortunately. Freak accidents are... Oh, it's say bow. Oh, okay, thank you. Freak accidents are so scary. And the worst thing about freak accidents, you can't prepare for them. There's no way you can know it's gonna happen. There's no way of you preventing it from occurring. You know what I mean? And I watched my brother again. Oh my god, I'm already gonna cry. Fuck! Okay. When my brother was 6 years old, my youngest brother, he got into a really bad freak accident. And it was because my grandpa, he welded his own iron fence, right? And not like one of those like thin wire iron fences. No, it was a very thick iron fence rods with a Sharpie point at the top. And when my brother was 6 years old, he started to tug on said fence because he saw the palatero man, the ice cream man, come by. And he was shaking on the fence, begging for an ice cream. And we all were telling him, no, shut up, stop, we're trying to play tag. It was just me and my cousins and my brothers playing in the front yard. All the adults were inside. And when he pulled on it, it fell. And it sliced him from the top, like right below his ear, across his neck, all the way down until like almost the other side of his face. And it was all along his like chin, like underneath his neck. It was like right there. And we were terrified. Me and my brother, my other brother, we had to lift the fence off him and pull him out. And the doctors and the paramedics said if it was 1 centimeter more, he would have died. Seeing that cut fucks me up. And that's why I don't really do well with blood like that, you know? Because I've seen it. And then my parents and my grandparents and everybody, they rushed him to the hospital. And we didn't know if he was gonna make it. So I think that's also why, like, this hurts, you know, because I'm just like, fuck. Like, seeing the cut on Scott's, like, neck is, like, giving me so much, like, flashbacks to that. And again, I'm just like, fuck, dude, I can't imagine how his film team felt, how his family felt, how everybody felt in this moment. That is a next level version of like pain and heartache and torture, like within yourself, you know? But did he get his ice cream? Seriously though, fuck that. Yes, he did get his ice cream. And first thing he did when he woke up after surgery and everything was he was like, I want a milkshake. And my grandpa felt so guilty because he thought it was his fault for not building the fence right. He did build it right. It was just, it was old, you know? And so, my grandpa bought him, like, milkshakes for, like, ever. And like still we'll be like, hi Mijo, hi Diesel, here you want a milkshake? Still God looks after y'all. Scott survived and so did your brother. Yeah, no, absolutely. And I remember praying to God that day, because before this I had told my brothers, like, I was like, oh, I hate you guys, you know, and stuff like that. And I swear to God that, like, as long as he let my brother live, I was never gonna say I hate him ever again. And I've kept that promise. I have kept that promise. But it was really scary. It was very, very scary. Ugh. Hello, Day. Hello. Your sweet pawpaw. Yeah. No, exactly. Okay. Okay. Let us continue watching this. Sorry, I know it was a little story time about myself, but like, I don't know, seeing the cut on Scott's neck is just like, fuck, dude. Okay. Motherfucker woke up asking for a milkshake. I love it. Yes, he did. Okay. Let us continue.
The slap rounds tend to go a little to the right, so I aimed a little to the left, but this one actually hit true to where I was aiming. We hit right here. And you can see that thing is smoking. And then we blew right through the back of this thing. Everything was going pretty smooth. We shot the fire hydrant several times, but the slap rounds were acting a little funny. One of the slap rounds hit like 1.5 feet low and to the right. I say we hit it with one more slap round, but this time aim for the thickest part of the fire hydrant and see what happens.
Notice how much larger the muzzle flash compared to the first slap round. Oh shit. Munchman, thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships on YouTube. Thank you. Dude, that explosion was way larger. That is so concerning. I'm lucky to be alive. I'm also kind of happy to be here, obviously. I have 2 scars on my face from sharp edges when I was 3. Another time when I was 4, I tripped, split a lip, and killed a baby tooth. All scared my parent. Yeah. It's really scary when you're a child and you do stuff. And, you know. It's very, very... That's all you can really do. Do your best and keep going, I guess. Yeah. I remember my uncle's friend has a .357 and the hammer snapped. He got lucky with a black eye because he flinched when he shot it. Hence the term hot load, and no, not like that. Gotcha. Okay. Oh, let's keep it going. This is so scary. Look at that. That's fucking horrifying, bro.
The gun was functioning normally, as it always has. I've been using this gun for a long time now, and I've never had any issues out of it. So before all this happened, we took one last shot, and it was actually really, really cool. The round was stuck out the back of the fire hydrant. This is a 50 BMG silver red tip armor-piercing incendiary tracer. So we went through the top of the fire hydrant. Look at that. Oh my gosh. It's just stuck out the back. After that, I decided I was gonna take one last shot with a slap round and try to hit the thickest spot on the fire hydrant. So before I loaded my last slap round, I know that there was no barrel obstruction because I literally found the round in the fire hydrant. But this last round that I loaded into my Serbu RN50 was a very, very hot round, and I had no idea. And there's really no way for me to have ever known that this round was as hot as it was.
I don't want to. Okay. Listen, I don't do well with stuff like this, and I'm so scared. I'm so scared to watch this. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm very scared to watch this. Okay? I know I got it, but I am scared. Okay? And I just want to reiterate, I know he's alive. I know he's well. Clearly he's well. It's been 4 years later, and he's still alive and well. But just know, I'm scared, man. I'm scared. Okay? I haven't experienced any near-death experiences yet. I've only split my eyebrow and was sent to the ER. I think the current theory is that they use pistol powder in it, so the round stayed cooking in the barrel. I'm not sure. Believe in the chat that believes in you. Okay. Okay. The GunTuber community absolutely had so much solidarity towards it. If it's too much, absolutely no shame in not going through with it. We can get you the shirt after the video. It was a tampered round. That's what happened. Fucking horrifying. That is horrifying. Okay. Let us go through. Let's go. Let's do it. Oh my god.
So here you can see me taking the last shell casing out, and now I'm loading in the slap round.
Yes.
I screw the cap on all the way, and the gun closes completely, and everything is functioning as normal. And one thing is something someone may mention is maybe I didn't screw the cap on all the way. Well, you can clearly see the cap is screwed on all the way, and this gun actually will not close if the cap is not screwed on all the way. So everything was functioning good on the gun. What I didn't know was the slap round that I put inside it was extra hot, and I had no idea. And there's really no way for me to have ever known. These rounds are extremely rare, and they're very old. They're like $100 a piece. These aren't manufactured anymore, and really there's no way you can really know what's happened to them over time as they've passed hand to hand. I was under the impression that these were genuine military surplus rounds and hadn't been tampered with. So now I'm gonna actually...
That is horrifying. The fact, you know, and I think that's where I'm like, damn, dude, the fact there's like no like actual manufacturers for this anymore, so you have to buy it through third parties. I would be so sketched. Day, we have you. If you need time after the shot, just take it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Andrea. Yeah, this was a hard learned lesson. That's why, Day, you are careful with hand loads and who makes them for you. Sorry, but I gotta say, Day's brother was like, when he woke up, he was like, yeah, can I order a milkshake? Well, my grandpa asked him, like, do you want anything? Like, do you want anything? He's like, I want a milkshake. Life is short, and that's part of what makes it so precious. I would not trust a 100-year-old round has not been tampered with, but I'm extra cautious. Not even third parties, but old stock at that too. Exactly. Okay. We're gonna do this together. Okay. I'm assuming right here. The explosion. What's crazy is that this is where people watch, and then they stop watching after that. You sick fucks, can you at least get through the rest of the video? Okay. Also, I was waiting a long time for this video reaction, Day, by the way. I know. You guys have been asking for so long. But I knew it was gonna be hard for me to get through it. I'm sorry. Okay, let's go back Let's keep it going.
Genuine military surplus rounds and hadn't been tampered with. So now I'm gonna actually show you what happened. It's not graphic. All the graphic stuff happened after the fact, and I'm gonna tell you all about that, but I am gonna show you what happened just so you can see what happened to me that day.
Oh my god. Oh. Oh. We're gonna get through this. Hold on.
So when I pulled the trigger, the gun,
Armpit Lickers, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Shroomy Army. That was terrible timing, man. The load was... Yeah, dude, so like I'm listening with like headphones, right? And so hearing the fucking explosion literally sent chills down my fucking spine. Oh, I cannot imagine the scare that happened to him in that moment. 100% cleared his sinuses. No, for reals. The fact he is still reviewing guns, the fact that that didn't leave him afraid of guns after is insanity. I know people that have been in one car accident and it scarred them from ever getting in a car again. You will learn later, but if he wasn't that beefy, then bad things would have been worse. Having been near a few rifles that blew up, it's a uniquely frightening boom. I can't imagine, dude. I genuinely can't imagine. I missed my day crying, but gotta say, after being luckily in the hospital when shit went sideways with my appendix, I was super lucky. I was in the hospital for minor pain. I'm so sorry, Munch. It then went up to major pain and all across my chest and stomach. If I'd been at home, I shudder to think what could have happened. That sounds absolutely horrifying. That sounds so scary. Gun broke apart like it was made of fucking Legos. It kinda did for a while. The fact that this man doesn't have PTSD at a gun. Did anyone else feel their jaw clench? My jaw was clenched, dude. He wasn't exactly free of mental after effects. You can see in a few videos after this one he has troubles with high calibers for a bit. I bet. I can't imagine. I can't imagine the amount of fear that I would have. Okay. Let's keep it going.
exploded almost. So when I pulled the trigger, the gun exploded almost immediately. So the first thing that went was this cap. And this cap is solid steel, and it is very, very heavy. If you look right here, the threads are sheared off of this gun completely. I spoke with Mark Serbu, and he said that normal pressures are 55,000 PSI. And for those threads to have sheared off and this cap to have just blown off like that, we're looking at over 85,000 PSI. So the cap blows off. It's kind of hard to put these on because of my little nose brace. I'll explain. But safety glasses are on. And this cap, you can see this little crescent here. This cap hit me right there. I'm not really sure which way, probably more like this, but it struck me in the face. When this cap hit me in the face, it broke my orbital bone in 3 spots, here, here, and here. It also broke my nose, and that's why I have this on. I've had to have facial surgery to repair all this. Here's the really bad part though. On this lower, normally there's these 2 ears that stick up right here. And this is what prevents you from closing the gun when the cap's not on all the way. If the cap is on all the way, it will fit perfectly right here with those ears pushed up against it. When the cap blew off the gun, it came straight back, shearing those ears off the lower. One of these is still at the hospital, and this is the one we found. This one zipped right past my head, went inside my hat, blew a hole through it.
Oh my God.
And took it off my head, what appears 7 to 8 feet. Now the other one is what almost ended me. The other ear hit me right here in the throat. It proceeded to lacerate.
Fuck, dude. If he wasn't wearing those safety glasses, he would have died. Oh my God, dude. My heart hurts, bro. Oh my God. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm like, I cannot, I cannot imagine the fear that everybody felt throughout this entire experience. Him, his family, everybody, dude. That is horrifying. And again, yes, like everybody that is saying in chat right now, safety equipment is not suggested, it is mandatory. Please, for any of you guys, because I know a lot of you like guns and everything, please, 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 please be safe. Please follow the proper protocols to keep yourself safe, because this is absolutely horrifying. Yeah, the fact that he had to go through facial surgery for this, that is so crazy. Dude, the bald emote happened at the wrong time. Yeah, it did. Maybe a vest should also be mandatory. That's honestly what I'm thinking, but I don't even know if a vest would have saved him fully from all of this. Like, as you could tell, it was around his neck area. Like, what the fuck are you supposed to wear? Neck brace? Vest wouldn't have protected his neck. Yeah, exactly. This is also why a good few of guys he works with have proper first aid knowledge. That is very good. Did they have first aid knowledge before this happened as well? Because if so, like, dude. I'm just happy he's okay. I'm literally just thinking, like, dude, thank God he's okay. Not that wearing a vest is a bad idea, mind you. Yeah, exactly. The face surgery was the easy part. There is more coming. Anything around his neck would have burned into his skin. Yeah. His dad was a retired paramedic, and he was present when this happened. Oh, dude. I'm just thinking, like, dude. Thank God. Thank God that he's okay. Ugh.
The other ear hit me right here in the throat. It proceeded to lacerate my jugular vein and then punctured a hole in my right lung. As for my hand, my best guess is this is what did it. In the video, you can see that the stock almost disappears instantly. I believe it came in a downward motion and hit my finger. You have your natural bend in your index finger. Well, this bone right here looked like a V. So my finger looked like a big W. So back to the lacerated jugular. I've now been hit in the throat, and I'm not really sure what happened because when this cap hit me in the face, I went blind in my right eye instantly. I have vision coming back now, and they say my eyes should make a full recovery. But in that moment, I went completely blind in this eye, and it was like I had been punched. And I went backwards, and I landed on all fours. A lot of you wonder who is behind the camera in my videos. This is my dad. His name is also Scott. If he had not been out here with me, that would have been it for me. He come running up and he let me know of my injuries because I was still in a daze. I've just been punched in the face by a big metal cap. And he let me know real quick that there was a hole in my neck and I was losing a lot of blood really fast. My dad shoved his thumb into my neck and said, "Put your thumb there." Now that I'm aware of what's going on, I took my left thumb, I took my shirt, wrapped it in my shirt, and I shoved it as far into my neck as possible.
Oh my God, bro. Oh my God. I'm I'm sorry. Being able to think methodically in situations like this. Do you know how rare that is to have? To be able to try to remain conscious and still do everything you can to try and survive through something like that? That's a great dad right there. Having to literally stem his own son's bleeding neck. That's what I'm saying. Even if you're trained, all you can do is keep that dude still, put pressure, and call for help. Exactly. I remember when everything happened with my brother. We didn't know what to do. We were kids, obviously. We, pulled my brother out from underneath the fence. And I remember, Tommy, why'd you gift me subs, bro? What's up, brother? Tommy, hi, thank you for the gifted subs. How was your stream? Did you finish stream? Thank you, Tommy. Guys, that's my brother. Go tell him hi. Thank you, thank you. I got shit on the last map was frying. Hell yeah. Well, I mean, not hell yeah to getting shit on, but damn. Slow start, but haven't played for the last 3 days. Yeah. Hey, keep your head up, dude. Keep your head up. I'm sure you're gonna get it. Fucking Tommy, dude. I love you, brother. Dude, this shit is fucking crazy, Tommy. The shit they're having me watch, bro, my heart hurts. So this guy, right? He was shooting a gun and it exploded in his face and he has a deep ass cut. And he kind of has it like how our youngest brother has the cut as well. Ugh. And I remember though my uncle, he came after everything that happened. Like he was the first adult to come out after hearing us all scream. And when he came, he immediately screamed for my mom. And when my mom came, she grabbed her. I don't know who it was. I don't remember if it was my mom or my uncle. Somebody removed their sweater immediately and tied it around my brother's neck to stop the blood flow. Bro, the fact that that is a make or break in a life-threatening situation. Please remember, if you ever have a deep cut of any sort, please put pressure on the wound. And please make sure to apply as much pressure as possible. It's scary with the neck too, because you can't really stop the bleeding on the neck if it's an artery. Exactly. Hi, Tom Tonator. As someone who's been in a similar situation, panic can set in easily and quickly. Exactly. Panic can set in faster than quick thinking. Any embarrassing day stories? A lot. No, I'm not embarrassing. One time, Jade took an edible for the first time and wanted me to take our parents something, and I said no, and she started panic crying. Yes, I was having a panic attack. I was having a panic attack because you knew. Oh my god. So it was the first time I ever tried sativa, okay? And oh, fuck me. I was panicking because I don't do well with sativa, and I learned that the hard way. But basically, I was thinking I was screaming and I was whispering. And I told him my parents were calling me to take them something. And Tommy was laughing at me. And I was like, no, like, please, brother, just help me out for a second. Take this upstairs to our parents so they don't catch on that I'm high. And he was just like, nah, you go do it. And he's laughing at me dead ass. And I was like, bro, please help me. He didn't. He forced me to go up there and somehow try to convince my parents that I was okay. My parents didn't catch on that night. But bro, I had a massive ass panic attack. We might need a Tommy Storytime stream. Oh yeah, we absolutely can. 100%. 100%. You know what? I'll get Tommy to be on stream with me when I'm in California again. Your parents caught on, please. No, they did not catch on that night. They didn't catch on that night. Other nights, yes. That night, no. They did not catch on that night. They knew. I swear to God, they didn't know. Because my parents would have beat my ass. You don't understand. My parents would have beat the fuck out of my ass had they known I was high. Gonna bounce day. Have a good rest of the stream and stay strong. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. Good night, sweet dreams. Thank you so much for the read. Oh, hold on. Give me 1 second. I realized something happened to my stream settings. Give me a second. Trying to fix this. But yes, that's not my fault. That's not my fault. Story time stream? Hell yeah. Discord calls are a thing. Fire up co-op game and get embarrassed. Oh yeah, we could do that. Actually, I kind of forgot we could do that. We've actually been playing me and Tommy, what was the game that we played? I got her into Eddie's and she never tried food, and I showed her the secret sauce super fries. He did show me. No, Tommy is not a VTuber avatar, but he does have a Twitch channel. Hold on. What was your Twitch channel name? Hold on. Is he still live? Bro, are you still live? Hold on. No, he's not. So this is Tommy's stream channel name. I'll copy and paste it. But he mainly does, like, Call of Duty. If you guys want to give him a follow. I'd greatly appreciate it. Super fries? What's that? You guys don't know what super fries are? He's literally in chat. We see him. Yes, I know, but I'm also telling YouTube because YouTube is here as well. Yeah, so super fries are okay. So think crinkle cut fries, right? You put beans with the fries, you put asada, you put cheese, you do nacho cheese and regular cheese. It also typically comes with guacamole and pico de gallo, and then you can also add salsa if you want, and crema. It could also come with crema, sour cream, or rice. The existence of God. All right, my Latino alley. Mexican poutine, pretty much. It's super good. It's super good. Also, thank you, Nod, for the super chat. I greatly appreciate it. Isn't that just asada fries? Yes, but we call them super fries where I'm from because, yeah. Why does it not surprise me that you are an anxiety stoner? Only with sativa. Only with sativa. Not with hybrid and not with indica. But with sativa because I'm pretty sure I have ADHD. I'm not diagnosed yet for sure. I need to get that diagnosed. I need to get that checked out. But I heard that if you have ADHD and you do sativa, that is too much hyper awareness for you that you kind of like freak out. Okay, so like a baked potato but bite-sized and fried, I get it. Sort of. Sativa is the best. I got a whole ounce of it. Oh my god, stoner alert. Oh yeah, they're good if they're a decent restaurant. Nah, get it from the taco truck. Trust and believe. Actually, I got Ed's before I came over here, Tommy. Bald. Fronty best. Only got Roberto's near me. Dude, Sag, I know I'm not dumb. Okay, sure. Never smoked, did drugs, or drink. You know what? Good for you. Ah! You son of a bitch. God damn it, guys. Okay. You need to get them from where I go. They have way more options. Brother, stop trying to dox us on stream, please. I would greatly appreciate it. Shut the fuck up. Because people aren't supposed to know stuff, Tommy. That shit's so ass. I wanted you to ooh and ada. You're not getting either of that. You're not getting either of that when my brother's here. I've never been high. That's fine. That would be funny. Dude, no. Literally, I'm always scared whenever my brothers are here because I'm like, don't say anything stupid. Stop it. I can activate that. Same, never been high unless you count nitrous as at the dentist one time. Are you kidding me, brother? Are you kidding me, motherfucker? Y'all suck ass. Y'all suck booty cheeks. Stop squishing the duende. It's nightmare fuel. Thank you for the $5 super chat. I'll let Twitch know. Guys, Nod said to stop being mean to me. Stop being mean to me. I have the power. Day, you know you can't avoid saying something stupid. Yeah, but what I mean by stupid is something that could be really bad. Being high sounds so uncomfortable and worrying as well as being drunk. It depends on the high, to be honest. It depends on the high. Be nice to Commissar J. Exactly. He's not the boss of us. Oh my god. Okay. To be for real, all he has to do is look up at your clips. Stop. Don't even encourage him. Don't encourage bad behavior. Oh! Wait, this comes off? Oh no. I could take the traction off my shoes? I don't know what this is. Okay. Anyways, let's get back into the video, shall we? Let's get back into the video. Ooh, there was paper. That's cool. Okay. Let's get back into the video, shall we? Fuck you. Stop. Let's not bring up yesterday's conversation. Let's get back into the video.
Wrapped it in my shirt, and I shoved it as far into my neck as possible. I was not aware that my jugular was lacerated, but I did know this is really bad. I have a law enforcement background, and I've been trained in injuries and wounds and gunshots and things like that. And I know very well that if you get hit in the neck, it's not good because you can't tourniquet a neck. After I had plugged the hole, I applied extreme pressure, pinched my head down into my hand, and made a run for the truck. So the truck here was right near us. There's a trailer attached. I had to run around the front. I jumped in the passenger seat. Dad jumped in, and we took off. And this all happened in a matter of seconds. I would say under a minute. We were in that truck and just hauling tail into town. Something I forgot to mention, this upper weighs like 25 pounds.
The fact they did that all in less than a minute. The fact he was able to run himself to the car, bro, I'm not even gonna lie. I would have been a fucking floppy fish. I would just, I would have just accepted my fate, unfortunately. And I'm just being honest. That's just how I am. I would have just been like, it was a good run, dude, I don't know if I could have forced myself to get up and go. Tommy, shut up! Shut up! Don't bring that up! Don't bring that up! Shut up! Okay. Training really helps in moments like these for some people, not all, but some. It just kicks in. Yeah, that makes sense. Hannah, thank you so much for the follow! Welcome to the Shrimmy Army, I appreciate you. Adrenaline is a hell of a drug, and the first time you'd be a dead fish, huh? The first time I'd be a dead fish. If I don't have a tolerance, the kush will mess me up too much. Fair. Nothing. There is no ghost in my room. There's no ghost in my room. El Chamuco? I'm not gonna read that. Memory, it's automatic. Yeah. That took a lot. That takes a lot for him to be able to do that. Honestly, I find it insane that he was able to hop into his truck so quickly, honestly.
Something I forgot to mention, this upper weighs like 25 pounds. And you can see in the video that it just gets thrown off the table. So much pressure came out the back of this upper that it launched it off the table. It's an insane amount of energy that was thrown into my body. So now we're driving very fast into town. I am applying constant pressure to my throat, and I'm breathing very slowly, trying to control my heart rate, because the faster your heart rate, the faster you're going to bleed. My dad's driving, so I thought it would be nice of me to call the ambulance. My dad didn't agree with this, but I wanted to do it myself because I wanted to try and stay awake. I needed to be doing something to keep myself conscious. If you have...
What? He called the ambulance himself? That's insanity. That is absolute insanity. How do you even talk? I'm like trying to think, like, how do you even talk while your fucking neck is cut? That's insanity. She won't do nothing, too many stories at risk. Please. Please, please, please. Tommy, please give me some mercy here, please. Please, brother. Brother. No, and he's right. I can't beat him up. Listen, I stopped trying to beat his ass when we were kids. Okay? Once he hit puberty, I was no match. Day wouldn't allow it. Subs do not go today. Should we get a subathon running for embarrassing day stories? Yeah, no, I would not allow it. Please, brother. Please. His vocal cords weren't hit. Oh, okay. Talk with a gurgle. To be for real, his windpipe is intact. True. Save that for story time. Okay. I'll save that for story time. Alright, Tommy. It's so hard not calling you by, like, your real name. While you still have enough adrenaline to keep your body moving. Yeah. You know what? I'm so shocked that he's able to, like, ground himself. Like, to be able to, like, stay conscious throughout this entire endeavor. Like, dude, I would lose my mind. He's stronger than I ever could be, to be honest, for real.
Stay awake. I needed to be doing something to keep myself conscious. If you have an iPhone, there's this nifty little feature on the side here, and if you hit that button one too many times, it'll call 911. This can be kind of annoying when you're trying to shut off your alarm in the morning, but when there's a lot of bodily fluids on your phone and you can't open it, it comes in really handy. I got on the phone with 911 and I let them know what had happened and that we were coming into town and they were gonna send an ambulance to meet us halfway. There were several times where I thought I was gonna pass out. And I knew if I passed out that was gonna be it, because my dad's driving. If I pass out, who's gonna keep applying pressure to my neck to keep me from bleeding out? Times like this, you really need something to focus on, and I focused on my kids. I had their faces in my brain, and I just focused on them, and I fought as hard as I could. I stayed conscious the entire time. We met the ambulance halfway, they got me loaded up, and we took off towards the hospital. And like I said, I know that I was in a bad spot, and I don't know if you know this, but if your jugular is completely severed, you have 30 seconds. I knew that being hit in the throat, I may not have much time, but the closer we got to the hospital, the more my confidence built, and I thought, hey, maybe I'm gonna be all right. When I was in the ambulance, I asked them to cut my shirt off because I was having trouble breathing, and I thought maybe I'd been hit in the chest as well. They cut my shirt off, there wasn't anything there, but when I got to the hospital, they x-rayed me, and they said my right lung had collapsed because it had filled with blood, and that was from this little guy here puncturing my lung as well. So from there, they had to intubate me while I was wide awake, and I tell you, that is not fun. Take this long metal rod with a point on it, and they stick it through your rib cage, and it wasn't fun. After that, I was feeling a little better.
Good night, Patriot. You know what? Wanting to stay alive because you just think of your kids, that is understandable. He is absolutely a badass for staying awake through all of it because he just couldn't, like, he refused to die. You know what I mean? Like, knowing that if he gave up, he would have died, and pushing through it and forcing himself to stay awake, to keep applying pressure, to tell everybody exactly what they needed to do for him to get shit situated. He is literally a fucking legend. I cannot imagine the fear. Too many regrets if he died, so he just manhandled it. Yeah. They say the quickest way to a man's heart is through his stomach. Not true. It's the ribcage. Reaper shows up and you just slap his silly wiggly jaw off. I have babies. You have no power here. Exactly. Like, once you have a family and you have people depending on you, I cannot imagine the amount of strength that must give you to survive. Love is one heck of a motivator. Exactly. I once saw a video of a guy firing off rounds from an AR when one of the rounds detonated one of the battery and blew the magazine out. First thing he did was set the rifle down, take off his vest, took off his shirt, and started checking himself for holes. The most surprising part of it was how calm he was. He had a collapsed lung, severely damaged fingers, orbital bone broken, blinded in one eye, and a lacerated jugular. Didn't pass out. Giga Chad among Giga Chads. 1000%. Hi, Spectre. Welcome in, first time chatter. Welcome in. To Scott. Dude, I can fucking drink to that. To Scott, dude. Fuck. One badass hell of one motherfucker, dude. Death himself couldn't take him away. You know what? Cheers to that, dude. Like, I already admired this man a lot, just seeing him deal with these strong guns, because I've been watching his videos where it's like he does like the big guns and everything like that, and I was like, damn, to be able to like withstand that power is like crazy. This is a strength that I've never seen before and or heard of, to be honest. I've never heard of this kind of strength. Fuck, dude. I have so much respect for this man. So much. Let's continue.
It wasn't fun. After that, I was feeling a little better. I could breathe a little better. And then they wanted me to take my thumb out of my neck, and I was like, we're not taking my thumb out of my neck. You just wrap it up with some tape and stay there. But they told me I had to take my thumb out of my neck. So they had a bunch of gauze and packing, and as soon as I pulled it out, they packed my throat. When I pulled my thumb out, that's when I saw my finger, and they said that I audibly said, oh, that's not good, because my finger looked like a big W. They informed me after that they were gonna have to life flight me to Vanderbilt Hospital in Nashville, Tennessee. Very, very good hospital with very, very good doctors. Obviously, I'm here making this video. Big shout out to Vanderbilt Hospital. You guys are the best. So now they're about to knock me out. And at this moment, I realized that this may be the last time that I see my wife or see my dad, because once they knock you out, you know, that's it. Either they're gonna fix you or you're not waking up. My wife had arrived. I called her in there, I held her hand, and we had words, and then I called my dad in to pray. And after that, I remember waking up in Vanderbilt Hospital, hooked up to every machine possible. I'm gonna throw some pictures in here. So they did a number on me. So you can see this cut here, and this actually goes all the way down to right here. To repair my jugular and my lung, they had to open up my chest completely. They cut me completely open, just like open heart surgery. They told me a guy my size should hold 6 to 8 units of blood, and total, from all the blood I lost from the initial injury and the surgeries, they had to give me 5 units. There was also a chance that I could have had a stroke. To repair your jugular vein, they have to pinch it off. Well, your jugular vein supplies the oxygenated blood to your brain. So they can only pinch it off for so long. They pinch it off, they repair it, then after that, when they open it back up, all that blood rushes into your brain, and there's a chance you could have a stroke. Praise God, I did not have a stroke as well. As for my hand and my face, they had to do surgery on that as well. I have pins in my finger to hold it in place. And like I said, they had to repair my orbital bone in 3 spots. As you can see, they cut me here and right here. And they also cut inside my mouth, all the way back here to the front to be able to get to all of those spots. So I had a breathing tube in, but I still wanted to talk. I wanted to know what had happened to me and what was going to happen. Well, my nurse, Cody, shout out to that guy, best nurse ever, brought me a dry erase board so that I could write and ask questions. I wanted to talk to my wife. Well, he would call her for me, and then I would write out what I wanted to say, and he would say it over the phone for me, and then I could sit there and talk to my wife. Also,
That is an amazing hospital. Cody's a fucking legend. The fact that this hospital, you have to understand the way that hospitals are, especially nowadays. It is hard. It is hard to find a good hospital. It is hard to find a hospital that genuinely cares about their patients and is trying their best to absolutely help them. You know? Listen, for my great-grandpa, right? My great-grandpa was very, very sick before he passed away. We knew his time was limited, you know? And the hospital that kept my great-grandpa kept him in the waiting room overnight, plus, like, just extra, with the bright lights where he wasn't able to get any sleep at all, making the last few days of his life very uncomfortable. The sad thing is it is very, very difficult to find a hospital that genuinely cares for their patients. There are many great nurses, many great people that work within the hospital. But it very much depends hospital to hospital. And I am so glad that he was able to be in a place where they were able to fully help him to the best of their extent. It's not that they don't care. They are overworked, understaffed, and shitty people wear them down. No, exactly. And I think that's what it is. Again, I'm not blaming the workers themselves. I'm blaming how the hospital functions. You know what I mean? With a better functioning hospital, you will have better, happier employees that are willing and able to think clearly enough and to be able to help the patients to the extent that they can. You know? But this is, I am very, very happy because hospitals tend to be a hit or miss. And I'm very happy that this hospital was able to provide him with the best care and genuinely took care of him to the best of their ability and gave him peace of mind so that way he could talk to his wife. Because I can't even imagine the amount of fear that she must have had and felt. There are good people and bad people in every profession, and it is very heartwarming to hear about the good people. Exactly. Vanderbilt saved me from double pneumonia and a collapsed lung when I was 14. Damn. I am very glad that you are here to this day. And from what it seems like, this hospital tends to do really good for the people that come through its doors.
I really wanted a mellow yellow. I was craving it so bad and talked to my wife. Also, I really wanted a mellow yellow. I was craving it so bad. When I was finally unhooked from everything, I remember sitting in my room and he peeked his head in. He was like, "Can you eat and drink now?" I said, "Yeah." And he handed me a mellow yellow. Coolest nurse ever. So for about 2 days, I had tubes coming out of the front of my chest, one tube coming out of my right side, and one tube coming out from behind my collarbone to drain everything around my lungs. And I had to carry this little vacuum pack with me. They removed those really quick. I'm healing extremely fast. They kicked me out of trauma within a few days. This happened on April 9th, which is a Friday. I went home the following Saturday. There is a lot more to this story when it comes to my injuries and everything that I had to do to overcome them. Long story short, I shouldn't be standing here. I should be 6 foot under, and if it wasn't for God, I wouldn't be talking to you right now. So I know there's one big question that you're all wondering. What's gonna happen to Kentucky Ballistics, and am I gonna keep making videos? And the answer to that is absolutely. I'm not gonna quit doing what I love because of a freak accident. There's nothing that can keep me from continuing on. I love what I do, and I appreciate every single one of you. I am healing at a Wolverine rate. I am healing so fast that really a lot of people have been kind of confused at how fast I'm healing. That's God, he's healing me quick. And I'm gonna keep making videos, and I cannot wait to get back out here. I have some videos planned, and I think you're gonna like them. It's gonna be some really funny stuff. Also, I know there's gonna be a good bit of you that wanna support me while I'm healing, and I really, really appreciate that, but I don't wanna do a GoFundMe or anything like that. If you wanna help me out, I want you to get something out of it too. So we got some new shirts. The doctors told me that if it wasn't for this thumb, that I would have died. This thumb saved my life. And my wife came up with this saying, she said, just put a thumb in it. And I thought that was the funniest thing ever. So that's what we're going with. We have just put a thumb in it shirts. I think these are awesome. And if you want to support me, there's a link in the description down below. They're available now. Pick you up a shirt and support Kentucky Ballistics. This is not my normal content and definitely not what you expected me to post this week, but this is something I felt like I needed to let you know. Again, this was a complete freak accident, and there's no way I would have ever known just how hot that round was until it was too late. So like I said, I'm healing really fast, and I'm gonna be back to it as soon as possible. But in the meantime, keep your eyes peeled for some pretty interesting videos I have planned and my update videos. Before I close this video, I just want to say how much I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you for making what I do possible. And I know that the majority of you are going to be extremely supportive right now, and I really, really appreciate that. Don't forget, if you want to pick up a shirt, there's a link in the description down below. And as always, my name is Scott. My name is Scott, and you will most definitely see me next time.
The fact he shoots a gun, I don't know if you guys could tell the slight hesitation he had before pulling the trigger of the gun. The fact he did that to calm everybody's nerves, like, you have to understand, this man did this video to help everybody feel more at ease and to feel like, yeah, everything's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be normal after this, I promise. This man, dude. This man is something special. And honestly, God did have his hand over him, and I'm so grateful for that. And now, a few years later, he's stacked on nearly 20 pounds of muscle and makes some of the best gun vids in the space. He's a legend. Look, fair, but that kind of brush with death doesn't wash off easily. Base t-shirt. See, and I think about his shirts, since Sama is here and has graced us with his presence, Sama, you see how he was able to monetize his trauma? Can I do that with Pixie Piñata Punch, please? It's funny. It's funny. I love how the GunTuber community came out and started making videos for Scott to post to his channel while he was recovering so he wouldn't drop in the algorithm. That is absolutely amazing. Honestly, the fact that the gun tubing community came together, and I think this is one thing. You know, a lot of people try to make guns itself seem like very evil. When a lot of the people that I've seen in the gun tubing community in general tends to be some of the most kindest, most thoughtful, like YouTubers I've seen. Honestly, like, and like sincerely, like I've seen a lot of them and they have huge hearts. They just like seeing things go boom, you know? It's so nice to see genuine recovery. Um I still remember the streamer who walked out of his wheelchair. When you fall off a horse, you just have to get back up, and eat that horse. He came back stronger than ever, which is insane. The day you are as badass as Scott, maybe. Monetize the trauma. Damn it. Damn it. Why? Why? I don't think I could live up to Scott's legendariness? Perhaps? I don't know how to say that word properly. He has a second video called My 50 cal exploded again, where he sets up a remote fire version of the same gun and uses the rest of that batch of ammo that exploded on him, and it shows it was well tampered with. That's insanity, actually. Oh. Okay. We have a couple videos then that we're gonna do a poll for, right? Because we're gonna keep watching videos. We're not quite there yet to where the stream will end. So we could either watch the we could either watch My 50 cal exploded again. We could watch Pepsi had more warships. There was one more thing that I was thinking, trying to remember. I can't remember. We're just gonna put those two, and we'll do this for 2 minutes. All right, let's see. Let's see what your guys' thoughts are. Okay. I got a recommendation. Sorry, we're not doing recommendations. We're just doing the stuff that will correlate with either this or not. Scott the Giga Chad lives on. Yes, he does. Thank God he does. I think it was another fat electrician video. Oh, okay, yeah. I believe they came to the conclusion that the round had been packed with pistol powder, which is more powerful. You can see him overcome his trauma to shoot again. What a Chad. Absolutely. God is good and he keeps people like him from the end. Absolutely. Can you go ahead with more Scott vids, or do you want a palate cleanser? I'm gonna let them choose which one we do. If we're gonna do the Pepsi warships or if we're gonna do the 50 cal exploded. I don't really mind either way. I think this was a amazing victory story that he stood through this and was able to recover from this. But yeah, it's less heavy than this one. Okay, because well, he's safe in the follow-up. Yeah. As for the poll, probably part 2, Kentucky part 2. Okay. It seems like everybody's wanting the Kentucky part 2. We will do the fat electrician. We could probably do that on Friday. Or no. Friday is Pokemon Day. So probably on... Probably Saturday. Oh, yes! The Marvel Rivals drama for a less heavy stream. Yeah. Also, speaking of his accident, check DMs. Okay. Wait, what? Hold on. He has a book now? Okay. Yes, because on Friday we will be playing Pokemon. So, let's see. James just sent me this in DMs. Hold on. Do I follow him on here? I don't follow him on here. No wonder I hate Twitter so much. I don't have this little ray of sunshine. I am super excited to announce that I'm writing a book. If you know the story of my accident and recovery, you know that there is a powerful message and lesson to be learned. This book teaches about failing, learning, and trying again. It teaches that courage doesn't mean you're never afraid. It means you show up anyways. And I'm proud to share that Brave Books and I are donating a portion of the proceeds to support families whose children are bravely battling cancer. These kids and their families are braver than we could ever imagine, and we wanted to help ease their financial burden through the Parker Project. I am super excited about this project, and if you want to check it out, swing over to braverNowBook.com. Hell yeah. Absolute legend. I'm telling you, he is a little ray of sunshine that the world needs. And I'm so glad that he's still here with us. But, okay, it seems the poll ended and everybody wants the 50 cal exploded again. So let me put this in my React channel in my own Discord. So that way I remember to react to the fat electrician. All right, let's watch this. Let's figure this out. Okay. Good night, sweet dreams. Good night, Ryza Nick. Gonna find a way for you to get to meet him. That would be super cool. All right, let us watch this video. I'm wondering if I should make another cup of tea. Should I make another cup of tea? Because that tea was pretty damn good. I ain't gonna lie, that tea was delicious. Make the cup of tea. Should I make the cup of tea real quick? Okay, let me make a quick cup of tea and then we will continue on with this. Let me go make a quick cup of tea. Thank you for the hydrate. I cannot hydrate because I just ran out of tea. Let me go do that real quick. A cup of tea, isn't it? Oi, governor. Just a cup of tea. A quick cup of tea. Okay, actually, we're gonna take a quick 5-minute break real quick so I can go to the restroom as well. So I gotta mute real quick while I go restroom. Give me 1 second. 1 itty bitty second. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. I really had to go restroom. Okay. Hold on. Okay. Hold on. I gotta put socks on. Why isn't my lotion squirting? Squirt, squirt. Squirt, 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 squirt. Hi, Day. Hi, Lemon. Hello. Cold as hell. It's -20. Ugh. Oh, that sounds horrible. That sounds horrible. Did you wash your hands? Yes, that's why I'm putting lotion back on my hands. Hold on. Okay. I need to put my socks on though, because my feet are super cold, bro. Hold on. I need socks. They're multiplying. But I also got my tea right here. It is gonna take a bit for it to steep, but it's okay. I got my tea. I got my tea. I got my tea. I got my tea. 3 degrees. -37 where I am. It's cozy. How is that cozy? I don't think that's a proper word. I don't think that's a proper word for that. Oh, shit. Ah! I didn't mean to press that button. Welcome back. I almost dozed off. Normally, I'd be asleep by now on a weekday. That is completely fair. If you have to go memes, that is completely fine. That is fair. What kind of tea? It's a lemon. It's like a citrus tea. Yesterday night I had chamomile, but because I'm not trying to go to sleep, I've been drinking like this lemon tea, this lemon citrusy tea. Especially in a curious dust bowl of a city I live where we barely get any natural disasters. Well, that's good at least. I gotta put these socks on. I'm putting long socks on because I'm really cold. Drink the hot water. Hot water. But the workday got canceled. Oh, okay, gotcha. Fair enough. I was partially right. Ooh, were you guys taking bets? Strong mint tea is quite the wake up. I do have mint tea. Well, it's peppermint tea. And I don't really want to drink peppermint tea right now. It's just not the vibes, you know? I might make hot chocolate after this. Actually, hold on. Let me see which tea I got. Hold on. Okay, so I guess what I have, it's called lemon zinger tea. So I have a couple different flavors because I got like a herb sampler. Herbal tea sampler thing from Celestial Seasonings. So what comes with it, you could either have chamomile, peppermint, lemon zinger, honey vanilla, chamomile, or sleepy time. And I chose the lemon zinger. There's like 5 packs with each. She left us in the void again. I did not leave. I just whoopsie daisied for a second. And not even Sydney Watson's tea. I need to get more teas. I just found whatever I could at Walmart. But I do want to get like fancier teas, you know what I mean? But I need to stir my tea. Hold up. Wee. Good Earth tea is my go-to good teas. I only take tea when I'm sick. I prefer tea over coffee, honestly, sometimes. I really like coffee, but I typically need to make my coffee super sugary for me to enjoy it. But I typically made my own homemade teas a lot back in the days. But I don't think I was using the right herbs for it. So, or actually, I kind of think that the people that were selling me those herbs were not good. And I had to learn. I don't know my teas, Earl Grey, Darjeeling, I'm kind of spoiled. The local Ren Fair had an organic tea and gourmet salt cellar. Ooh, that's really cool, actually. I really love teas. I want to grow my own herbs so that way I can make my own teas. Like, I would love to grow like my own chamomile, my own lavender, calandra, and like stuff like that. You were scammed by your apothecary? Yeah, I really was. Yeah, it was really weird. No, you had to smoke those. I guess so. I like an Earl Grey of a nice lemon tea. I also like a nice cup of coffee. I do like coffee. I've been preferring tea as of recently. And I really like adding like honey to my teas. So, anyways, shall we get back into today's videos? You were scammed, or I was scammed. I was scamaholic. Okay. I never thought to make my own tea, but yeah, I totally could. Yeah, I want to make my own teas. Why not Virginia tobacco while you're at it? I'm good. I'm not really of a tobacco person. Okay. Shall we continue? So now we will be watching my 50 cal exploded again. So let's see what this is all about, shall we?
So today we are going to be trying to recreate my accident. It's not as tough as I thought it was. This round should produce 190,000 PSI. We ain't playing around now. Maybe this will do it.
Oh. This guy is crazy. Okay, not only did he not succumb to the fear of the guns, he's like, you know, it would be funny if we did it again. This man is a fucking legend. He is a fucking legend. I can't believe he was like he was just like, let's do it. He's built differently. He really is. He really is built differently. I fucking adore this man.
What's up, everybody? My name is Scott, and you're watching Kentucky Ballistics, and today is going to be a very interesting video. Let me go show you what I got set up, and we're going to get started.
I'm so happy he's
so
okay.
Today
Wait,
we are going to be trying to recreate...
How long was this after his accident? 3 years ago? So it was about, give or take, a year after the accident. This man is crazy. This man is crazy. Gotta use up that ammo. Can't let it go to waste, I guess. I nearly died. Want to see it again? You know, like the SpongeBob where he's like running really fast, or like he says he's running really fast in the Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy episode, and he's like, I just ran to that boulder and I'm already back. Want to see it again? That's what I was reminded of. Want to see it again? Oh, he monetized the hell out of his injury, as he should. As he should, to be fair. As he should. He just asserted dominance over that. What injured him? Exactly.
Let me go show you what I got set up, and we're going to get started. So today we are going to be trying to recreate my accident from April 9th, 2021. If you're new to the channel, let me get you caught up. If you want, you can go back and watch the original video, but a quick recap would be on April 9th, 2021, a 50 caliber rifle, this exact model, exploded and almost killed me. This is a Serbu RN50 single shot 50 caliber rifle. It has a heavy barrel and the breech has been chambered to accept slap rounds. On April 9th, we were shooting this fire hydrant back here that's right behind this steel target. We shot it several times with other ammunition, and I had some slap rounds that I had been using for quite some time. That day, I used some new slap rounds from a new batch that I had purchased. The first round I shot out of the new batch actually hit about 2 foot to the right of what I was aiming at. I'm not perfect. I assume that maybe I just flinched really bad on that shot. I don't normally flinch when I shoot, but that's the only thing I could chalk it up to. At the end of the video, we decided to shoot the fire hydrant one more time with the slap round. So I grabbed another round from the new batch that I had acquired, loaded it into the RN50, took aim at the fire hydrant, pulled the trigger, and when I did, the entire breech detonated. I brought some goodies today. The original rifle is at Serbu Firearms, so I do not have it with me, but I do have a piece of it. So when the gun went off, this heavy cap.
This man is crazy. This man is crazy. Well, there wasn't any ammo company he could sue into oblivion. Fair. This is just round 2 for him. He's like, it ain't gonna get me. It ain't gonna get me this time. He sent the destroyed gun to the manufacturer, Mark Serbu.
We don't have the budget for that.
Oh, dude, I was scared for a second that someone was actually here. Mark Serbu, he was genuinely shocked that with this incident, as he had many lessons learned from that. Damn. Yeah. Well, I would have also sent it in too, as well, just to be safe, you know? I would have honestly taken whatever I needed to do necessary, so that way, like, we could get to the bottom of it and see, like, what the hell happened. So that makes absolute sense.
Have a piece of it. So when the gun went off, this heavy cap was sheared off at the threads. I was wearing these safety glasses. Yeah, so that cap hit me about right there. When this hit me in the face, I went blind instantly in my right eye. I have regained my eyesight, but I was blind for about 24 hours. It also broke my cheekbone, broke my eye socket, and broke my nose. You'll notice here on the gun, there's these ears right here. The reason they are there is so if you don't have this cap screwed on all the way, you can't shut the gun. It also works as some sort of a safety. Once the gun is closed, those ears are lined up perfectly with the back of that cap.
I can totally see, like, where they were now. So when it flew off, these completely just... Oh, okay. I'm seeing what he was putting down now. Because, like, because it was a disassembled, broken gun, I was, like, kind of wondering, like, where would that come out from? I didn't know if it was, like, inside the barrel or not. I don't fucking know. I don't know guns like that. So I was a little confused. This makes a lot more sense. I can understand what he was meaning now. Dude, that had to be insane amount of fucking pressure for it to just, like, knock these off, bro, and send them flying. Yeah, Mark is an honest, good guy, it seems from what Scott says. They talked and tried to figure out what happened, so giving him the gun likely helped him figure it out on his end. Yeah. Well, that is really good, honestly. They essentially became razors at that force and speed. Exactly. Dude. So scary. So fucking terrifying, honestly. So scary. So fucking scary.
When that cap blew off the gun, it sheared both of those ears off of the gun. Here's one of them. This jagged piece of metal hit me right here in the throat. The other one zipped by my head, blew a hole in this hat, and blew it right off my head. This piece of metal is the exact piece of metal that was inside me. You're shooting in this position, it came down, lacerated my jugular, and then continued down into my rib cage, puncturing my right lung, and it would later collapse. I'm sure you noticed I said lacerated jugular, so I was losing a lot of fluid, and the only thing that saved me that day was my dad and my left thumb, among other things.
Are we watching it again? We aren't watching the main video, so we just finished that video. This now is him reattempting, right, the same gun model with the same ammo, except the thing is he's going to be shooting it from a distance with, I believe, like fishing wire or something, and then having a dummy be in his space to see if it was the ammo. I'm assuming that's what he's testing out here. So this was about a year after the accident. So now that we know that he is going to be firing this from a safe distance, I feel a lot more at ease and a lot more at comfort and being like, whoo, okay, we're gonna be fine now, thank God. He knows it was the ammo, he just wants to recreate it. Okay, gotcha. What the fuck? Okay. Okay. Let us continue.
Fluid, and the only thing that saved me that day was my dad and my left thumb. Among other things, I had a broken finger, my lip was completely opened up, I was cut above my eyebrow, and I had other cuts on my face. Took my left thumb, wrapped it in my shirt, crammed it in my throat, and got in the truck. And then we proceeded to drive really fast. The doctors say that if we wouldn't have shoved my thumb into my neck, that I would not have made it to the hospital. I've had some new viewers ask what this shirt means, so now you know. Fast forwarding, I'm gonna try to keep this a little shorter. If you want the extended version, you should go check out the original video. But long story short, I went to Vanderbilt Hospital in Nashville, Tennessee. They cut me open from here all the way up to here, repaired my lung, removed all the shrapnel from inside me, repaired my jugular, operated on my face, had to reconstruct these bones, operated on my hand, sewed me all back up. There's lots of other unpleasant things that happened too. I recommend that you watch the original video because I go into more detail there. I went home about a week later, beaten, bruised, scarred up, and really low on fluid. But I was very happy to be alive and very blessed to be alive. The doctors at Vanderbilt Hospital told me that most people would have died from those injuries. Now, back to the gun. What caused it to blow up? Well, we know the barrel wasn't obstructed because the last round we shot at the fire hydrant before shooting the last slap round, we could see stuck out of the back of the fire hydrant. There was no other damage to the barrel. The only thing that happened was the breech detonated. For that to happen, you have to have an overcharged round. We believe that this ammunition was old or something like that, but now we believe that this ammunition is most likely counterfeit. Normal operating pressures for a 50 BMG is 55,000 PSI. From what I've learned, for this 50 cal to fail like it failed, we're looking at pressures of 180,000 PSI. The only thing we can think of is this ammunition has been tampered with or is counterfeit in some way. I still have 12 more of these things, and I want to know, are they going to cause the gun to fail again? And if it does fail, is it going to fail in the exact same way? Well, we're going to find out. Mark Serbu sent me another RN50 that is the exact model that I had that day. Props to him for sending it because he knew exactly what I was going to be doing with it. Now that I've shown you the gun, let me show you how we're going to be doing this today.
You know what? I think that's really cool that Mark was like, you know what, buddy? Here you go. Here's a whole new gun. Try it out. You know, like, and to be fair, though, it's also a really smart thing to do as a company guy because he was probably like, prove to them that it wasn't my gun. Prove to them that it was the ammo. You know what I mean? So definitely... yeah, because I'm sure that he also was catching a lot of like slack as well for possibly being the reason why Scott got hurt. And I'm sure a lot of people were putting a lot of blame on the company. And this shows and kind of disproves anything that was faulty with the gun itself. He said, this mad lad is gonna try it again, isn't he? Well, alright then, here's a new gun. No, exactly. Lad, not lady. Yes. This mad lad. I read it as lad. I think I did. Probably. Perhaps. Perchance. I think I said that properly. Yeah. So, you know what? Good on him. Good on him. Let us continue, shall we? Shall we? Let us continue.
Built a testing area. The rifle is going to be in here, about right here. So we have an idea of how this gun is going to blow up if it blows up. We've built a cinder block wall, so if that cap blows, it's going to hit the cinder blocks. I have a piece of Lake Sand protective glass over the top and a piece of Lake Sand protective glass on the side. There's going to be a slow-mo camera sitting right next to the rifle, so if it does blow up, we can catch everything in slow-mo. And then I have a ballistic dummy labs head with an Under Armour gray hat and safety glasses. We've drilled a hole through the cinder block so that we can run the string through it. That way we can pull straight back. It's going to be attached to the trigger. The string goes about 150 feet that way, and then we're going to be hiding behind a truck. If anything does go wrong with the rifle, we're going to be 100% protected. All right, so it's time to get started.
I'm
we're going to
glad
start
you're
out.
safe, Scott. I'm glad you're being safe this time. Dude, the fact, like, to be honest, if I was Scott, I would have so been a pussy. I'm gonna be honest. This is me. Obviously, Scott is the GOAT. But me, myself, and I would have just been uploading content like this. I would have just been controlling everything with a fucking wire. Being slightly drunk and awake far outside my time makes me too powerful. I can just write the most out-of-pocket stuff in chats and don't have to worry about being banned. Are you sure about that? Also, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a good night. He is not taking chances. Yeah. His wife must have been stressing from this. Oh, I bet. Oh my god, dude. His wife must be a saint. She must be an absolute saint sweetheart, dude. Because if I were her, I would have been like, no, you're not doing it again. What is wrong with you? Why are you being stupid? You know, like, I would have just been, listen, I am definitely the nagging wife. Like, she has to, like, bless her heart. Honestly, the fact that she is like, dude, why are you this way? The fact that she let him go out with the guns. No, exactly. The conversation must have been interesting with his wife. 100%. To be a fly in that room. Oh, I'd give anything. Homeboy put his muscle back on quick. Dude, he did. He really did. He really fucking did. Nagging or overprotective? Both. If this happened to my wife, WY fellow, she came up with put a thumb in it tagline. Yeah. You know what, dude? I'm telling you, with every strong man, there is a strong woman behind him, and dude, he's got to have a strong ass, badass wife, 100%. Those guns would be locked up, and I'd swallow the key, dude. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, dude, I can't. I would just be like, you're not going to do it. You're not going to do that again, no motherfucker. Like, how dare you? She has to have a heart of gold, like genuinely and truly. And you know, I'm just glad that they both have that love for God. You know, that it seems like they both seem. I'm sure if he has that love for God, that she probably has that love for God, and I'm glad that they have each other to lean on. He probably argued, "Hey, my dad will be there. It'll be fine." And see, and if I had a husband that told me that, I'd be like, "Hey, your dad was there last time. Your dad was there last time, right?" And he was just like, "And I lived." Oh my god, bro! I swear, the chocolate would come off so quick. Just, what is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? They did pray at his bedside, which is really good. She knows he is durable now. Call for me when prayers heal gangrene. I'm happy for him to have such a great supportive family. Me too. Okay. Ugh. Yep, that's exactly how I would have been. These kids are lucky to have such a funny and cool dad. I agree. You don't know what gangrene is? No. Gangrene? I don't know what gangrene is. He apparently has a Wolverine-like healing factor according to the doctors. Good for you. What does that mean? Hold on, now I'm looking it up. God damn it. You guys always do this shit to me. Gangrene. Meaning. The death of body tissue, usually in limbs like fingers or toes, caused by a severe lack of blood supply or a serious bacterial infection, bloating to discoloration, swelling, and pain, and potential foul-smelling discharge, requiring urgent medical treatment like surgery, antibiotics, or amputation to stop the spread. That is horrifying. Don't look it up. Well, I just looked it up. I see a picture, but I'm not gonna look at the other pictures because I don't want to see anything gross. It's the rich and royal disease. Wasn't it called something else? Like not just gangrene. What else was it called? What isn't it gout or something? Or is that something else? Yeah, it was gout, right? IRL Saiyan respawn? He's a Saiyan? No, gout is swelling of the joints. Oh, okay. Gangrene is how Jack Daniels died after kicking a safe because he forgot the combo to it. Ow. Stop saying it like that, you are killing me. Gangrene. Fuck you. It doesn't look like gangrene, though. I don't care if that's how it's pronounced. I'm saying gangrene. Yeah, it doesn't look like how it's supposed to be said. I'm legit wondering now if it's spelled the same way in Spanish. Hello. Gangrene! You're so Spanish. Fuck you. Fuck you all. It sounds like you're saying it in Spanish because that's just what it sounds. That's what it looks like to me. That's what it looks like. In Spanish, it's gangrena. And you can't even speak Spanish. Fuck you. I don't care. I still have the Spanish dialect, sort of. Sounds like an isekai. Okay. I'm continuing now. Gangrene. Why fuck me though?
100% protected. All right, so it's time to get started, and we're going to start out with a test shot. This is a standard 660 grain 50 BMG full metal jacket. Hold our round in. And today, every time we close this, we're going to be extra safe. Keep our thumb on the hammer as the gun shuts. We're going to keep our thumb on the hammer while we take the safety off. Now we're going to get back and pull the string and make sure it functions properly before we start loading it up with slap rounds. All right, first shot. Let's see if it works.
Ooh.
Gun test fired effectively.
Okay.
Looks like our little system works good. Open this up. Good to go. And we blasted our sandbag. All right, well, I guess we start putting slap rounds in it. Slap round number 1 of 12. I have to be honest, I'm really excited right now. I'm really curious to see.
I thought he was gonna say, I gotta be honest, I'm really nervous right now. That's the normal response, Scott. That's the normal response, saying nervous, not excited. I was not expecting him to say excited. I'm gonna just be honest, I was not expecting him. What do I expect? What do I expect from Scott nowadays? You know what? I was literally gonna be like, I thought he was gonna say, I'm gonna be so honest, I'm so nervous right now. No, this man's like, I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it, and the smile in his eyes with it, it's fucking insanity. My main is hiding behind a diesel engine block. Lesson fucking learned. No chances. No, fair. He wants to see stuff go boom. He's a gun boy. Guys being dudes. He'll be fine. He was a truck to catch the shrap. Oh my god. It's been years. He's over the trauma. It's been 1 year since this. At the time of this was 1 year after the accident. Okay? It almost killed me, but I'm so excited to do it again. He knows what moves merch. Years. It was 1 year. Look it. This was 1 year. The other one was, it wasn't even a full year because it happened in April of 2021. This video was taking place in February of 2022. It wasn't even a full year yet. OMG, woman, stop nagging him. You're not even his wife. Oh my god. I'm nagging you guys. That's who I'm nagging. I'm nagging you guys, you fucking asshole sack of shit. I'm just saying. How can you be excited? I don't understand it. God damn. Fucking coming at me for fucking nothing. Sorry,
We don't have
I'm
the budget for
concerned.
that.
Sorry, I'm concerned. Sorry, I care. Fuck. He's just a boy. He can't help it. All of you are sick. All of you are sick. Sick and twisted! We talking about ballistics, but we're not married, damn it. Alright, I'll remember that. I'll remember that. Well, I'm going to head out. Thank you, Dave, for such a good stream. And thank you, Chad, for being so kind and welcoming. God bless y'all. Good night, Lemon. Sweet dreams. And we don't even have to buy ring pops for nagging. Y'all wanted the true girlfriend experience. Here you go. Here you go. Y'all wanted the girlfriend experience VTuber until it's too much. And all of a sudden I'm nagging and then I'm the problem. You know what? Fuck you, okay? I'm sorry. I care. God. You sound like a nice, caring wife. Exactly. Thank you. Thank you. At least someone appreciates me. Try me, woman. Bubba, bubba. Bubba, bubba. Bitch.
I guess we start putting slap rounds in it. Slap round number 1 of 12. I have to be honest, I'm really excited right now. I'm really curious to see what happens with this. I've been wondering this since the accident. Are all of them bad, or was it just that one round? We're about to find out. Okay. Safety is on. Loading slap round. Putting the cap back on ever so gently. It's tight. I keep a thumb on the hammer as we close it. Scott is down.
Not mini Scott.
Safety's off. Here we go.
Oh my god, did you see how big those Look at that, bro! Look at that! Look at that! Look! On. It kind of looks like... no, you know what? It's bigger than mine. You know what? Fair enough. Mini Scott. Joshua Lopez, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Shroomy Army. I appreciate you. Ballistics are not to be messed with. The kickback is insane. See, not only that, Meat City, also, hi, my wifey. So, the thing is, the thing is that this basically, it should not look like this. It should not look like this. So what happened in the previous video that we were reacting to prior to this was that he got shot, like it exploded on him and broke his gun, because this should not be here. The fact that there's this much like fire around the gun should not be a thing, and that's because the ammo itself was messed with. So because the ammo is not the right type of ammo and has been tampered with, it caused the gun to explode and almost kill him. So he's recreating this to try to see like just if all of the ammo or not was tampered with. Remember, you only get blanks. Fuck you. Haha, size envy day. The rifle has an aura. Also a high quotable gnome. Why you gotta be all about caring for our health? Does the nagging come with a hot meal because I'm starving? I do need to make more bread tonight, honestly. Unless I was super drunk, I don't remember marrying a tiny pixie Latina. Damn, Las Vegas was crazy. Standard Latina experience. Dave, before you start nagging me, let me get on one knee first. Y'all gonna propose to me? Remember, I expect the best of the best, and for you not to do stupid shit. Oh, show us the new bread. I will. I need to make more though. I haven't even started making it. I just kept the starter fed, so I'll probably make some more bread tonight after stream. All right. All right, let us continue, shall we, gentlemen? That's a big ass boom, though. That's a big ass boom.
That shot sounded, at least from back there, a lot louder than the Full Metal Jacket. The gun looks solid. Let's open this thing up. That is, ooh, that's on there tight. Holy smokes.
Damn. What happened?
Okay.
Oh no, he's nervous.
I can't even pry this out of here.
No shot?
Okay, we're gonna have to do something else. Well, if you couldn't already tell from the slow-mo shot, that was a spicy round. Let me
Yeah,
show
it
you how
was.
I can tell without the slow-mo camera. For one, it took vice grips and about 10 minutes to finally get that shell casing out of
No
there. Look at our
shot.
cap. It's stamped. The back of this shell casing stamped that cap. That's not supposed to happen. I'm gonna go ahead and
No.
place my prediction now. I don't think we're gonna make it through all 12 rounds. Either one, the gun's gonna blow, or two, we're not gonna be able to get a shell casing out of there or something. Something's gonna malfunction. I just so happen to have another one in my pocket. So we're gonna get loaded up and do it again. Slop round number 2.
Dude, he screwed it on extra tight because he was nervous. Stamped the cap? Dang, dude, this is... Dude, these bullets are honestly meant to kill, but meant to kill the person shooting. Like, this is ridiculous. This is absolutely nuts. This should not be happening at all. At all. Oh my god. Ugh. That's a spicy meatball. Is it a spicy meatball? I don't know, man. I'd strangle the asshole who sold me the rounds. No, straight up, I would too. Straight up, 100%, I would too. It love tapped the cap? Damn. They always said go out with a bang, but this is ridiculous. Exactly. Operation Eldest Son type loads? Dude. That dickhead almost made his kids orphans. Dude, I genuinely would have, like, hunted down the person that sold these to me. I would have been so upset, bro. I would have been so mad. I would have been so fucking mad.
So we're gonna get loaded up and do it again. Slop round number 2. I'm gonna put Scott over here. Safety's coming off. Okay, slop round number 2. Here we go.
Oh, shit. Okay. So again, the fucking flames are crazy.
So that time, we had a big enough muzzle flash and explosion to blow over our leg sand. All right, let's have a look at this thing. Ugh. Man, did the same thing. That primer is
My grandpa
pushing
was calling
back
my
out.
dad.
You're really curious to see if this one pops out. No. So we had to vice grip it
Nah.
last time.
Please stand by.
Okay, so we had to use vice grips again. We're both having to hold onto this rifle and twist and twist and twist and finally get it out of there. It is stuck in there good. You can see that primer again. These rounds, these are bad.
Yeah.
Our bore is clear. Guess we're gonna keep going.
Ugh.
Now because these rounds
If I remember correctly, Scott bought the ammo from eBay and the seller vanished and Scott hasn't been able to find him. Bro, I would have looked at the return address and hunted them bitches down. I'm gonna be honest. I don't care. I have a specific set of skills that will traumatize you, and I have a specific set of friends, and we are known as the Chismoso Hunters, and because of that, we are able to find any and everybody on the internet. Oh, dude. It was impossible to know unless you open the bullets up and check the amount inside. Yeah, I wouldn't trust buying ammo from eBay. Me neither. If we could find the guy, we would talk to him. Exactly, we would just talk. I just want to talk about it. I'd load a gun up with the bullets they sold me and made the sellers fire that gun. Oh, damn, Bray. You know what, though? You're onto something. No, it's the El Queso. My god. Okay. There are ads going on right now, so we're gonna let the ads go for a sec, until everybody is able to be back in Twitch chat. Teehee ho ha. Day biting their ankles wouldn't do shit. I wouldn't bite their ankles. No sorry. What's up, Eva? You back? Aw, you wanna come up here? Come here. Aw, hi, Mama Shote. You want to say hi to chat? Hold on. I'll lower the mic for you. Do you want to say hi? Oh, my mama. She just wanted to cuddle with me. Oh, she's so cute. Special set of skills to disgust me? Like in 2 day one? No. See, but also, like, you have to remember, they almost lost their dad to this. I'm sure the only reason stopping him from doing some shit like that, because I'm sure the idea crossed his mind, I'm sure the only thing that stopped him was, I don't want to go to jail and my kids not have me. You know what I mean? Hi, Eva, baby. I love puppy. Well, her name is Eve, but I call her Eva. 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 Evie. Eva. I love her. Yeah, no, absolutely horrifying. That sounds really sketchy. F? Why? Did YouTube stop for a second? Can you guys see me? And my phone just hit my face. That's the limit on awake time. Good night, day. Have a great rest of the stream. Hopefully I can hop in on Saturday. Good night, Brian. Sweet dreams. Okay. Did the ads finish? I don't know if they finished or not. No, I don't think they did. Okay. If someone messes with my loved ones, I would spend the rest of my days behind bars knowing they are 6 feet under. Understandable. But we can't be impulsive, guys. Puppy, that would be very expensive revenge. No, exactly. Puppy! The ads are done? Okay, cool. Okay, she left me. Okay. Sorry about that. Alright, shall we continue? Let us continue.
Now, because these rounds are seizing up every time and we're having such a hard time, we put just a little bit of motor oil around the edge in here so that maybe we can get this thing out a little easier next time. Scott is down again.
Mini Scott! No, Mini
Right.
Scott.
Safety's off. Round number 3.
I still think the first one had the most explosive
Still looking
power to it.
okay.
Oh, you are watching this Kentucky Ballistic video. Yes. We originally watched the one where he almost died, the 50 cal. Now we're looking at the 50 cal part 2 where he's testing out the ammo. Watched part 1 and now this is part 2. Yes. Boom boom time. Can I get a boom? Big boom in the chat. Boom boom. Guns are equal part really cool and really terrifying. Absolutely. I think that's why gun safety should be something that you should learn very heavily before going into buying your first gun.
Okay. Oh. That one's on there good. That's on there real good. We got it loose. It's taken a while. So it's taken some ingenuity, but now we can open it. And if I had to guess, the reason this is so hard to open right now is because these threads are getting a lot of pressure on them. If you look right here, that primer is almost coming out of the shell casing.
Oh, damn.
So we'll go ahead and just... Nope.
Fucking Scott.
Ugh.
Boom, boom, boom. True. I own 3 and I take safety very seriously, as you should. Gun. Hi, just a femboy. Hello. Do you must both understand and respect them as they are both a tool and a weapon. I learned at an early age from my dad and grandpa who let me shoot their .22 rifle on grandpa's farm. And I learned in the Boy Scouts too at summer camp shooting the same type of rifle. I'm drunk. Hi, drunk. I'm Tiny Pixie Day. It's nice to meet you. No, I'm just kidding. I hope you're doing well. Make sure that you're staying home and don't drink and drive, please. Please be safe. Drink responsibly.
You see, folks, it's not supposed to be this hard to get your shell casing out. There we go. Now it's moving. Well, that was round number 3.
Okay.
Our bore is clear. Slop round number 4.
I wonder if they're going to be able to shoot all of them.
Slop round number 4. Here we go. Let's see if the cap opens a little easier this time. Hey!
Oh, it was easier for the
Right.
cap?
If I come from both sides. Hey!
Hey, this
Came
is
out
the
a little
easiest
easier
one.
this time. This one actually, the primer doesn't look blown out. Looks fairly normal. Bore is clear. Slap round number 4 seemed to function kind of normally. But what about slap round number 5? Slap
Let's
round
find
number
out
5.
together, shall we?
Okie dokie. Slap round number 5. That was louder than last time.
Yep, that was a lot louder. Ooh. Ooh. The fire was a lot brighter in that one.
Let's
a
have
lot
a look-see.
brighter.
Okay, so the last shot came off nice and normal. This time again, oh, that's on there real good. We're gonna have to.
Dude, do you see his veins popping out while doing this? Look at it.
Took us about another 10 minutes to get this.
Dude. Also, I love watching this guy. I also enjoy watching him a lot, so I think that's why the last video was just like so hard for me to watch. And I'm like, okay, he's fine. He's safe now. And I'm like, okay, he'll be fine. He'll be fine. Yeah. You know, his hands must be raw. Oh, 100%. Look at how red his like hands look. Like, you know, this is taking a lot of fucking strength and energy to untwist these fucking caps, bro. That's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
Took us about another 10 minutes to get this off. Again, what we're having to do, I just haven't been recording all of it, is we are literally having to wrap this strap around the cap, get it real nice and tight, and then 2 people are having to push to get this off of the gun.
Oh, wow.
I highly doubt this shell comes out as easy as the last one. If it does, nope, I'm gonna put these back on. I ain't losing another eye today, okay? I'm telling you.
Fair.
See here. Oh, I moved a little bit. Ah. That primer's about falling out again. Bore is clear. Slop round number 6. All right, number 6. Here we go.
Oh shit. Oh fuck. Did you see how it broke off some of the glass at the top? Holy shit, bro.
Okay, so I thought something happened because I heard a bunch of noise, but our leg's saying, well, it's not as tough as I thought it was.
Poor guy.
It opens, but that was felt a little rough. Oh, that primer looks different. Take a look at that. It's pushed in.
Oh.
Figure at some point this breech would loosen up a little bit after all this. Let's see. Hey, there we go.
There we go.
All right, we got that one out. That primer is all beat up. Bore is clear. I don't have to duck now. Slop round number 7.
Kioster, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Shimmy Army. I appreciate you. Welcome, welcome. Oh, that wall crumbling. Yeah, no, like the sheer impact and force that is coming from this gun is insane. Like, it's just fucking up everything around it. Eva, why are you looking at me like that? She's so cute. Sorry for my bad spelling. Always drink responsibly, especially if it's from your tiny Pixie Day drinking glass. 100%, 100%. Get your tiny Pixie Day drinking glass today. All right, let's keep her pushing. Let's keep her pushing. Hello, hope you are enjoying Scott. I'm absolutely enjoying Scott so much. I've watched Scott's videos before. He is really, really good. We just finished watching his 50 cal accident because I've been putting that off for literally a year. But yeah, so we're watching part 2 at this point. Now imagine that being your shoulder over and over. Ugh. Speaking of new merch, yes, we have new merch. If you guys would like to get your new merch today, we do have a bunch of new merch. Hello to all of our new viewers and everybody in between. Let me see. I have the image right here. Ooh, boo, boo, boo. If you guys would like to get some new merch, remember we do have Dakimakuras. We also have Booba mouse pads for once. We have an acrylic stand, and we have our Metal Rock t-shirt. So be sure to get your guys' shirt today. If you are here in Twitch, you can say !merch, and the link should pop up, but the link is there in the chat right now. And then if you are on YouTube, it is in the bio in the description of this video. So be sure to check it out. 100% get your new merch. I'm glad you do. I've been watching him since before his accident, and he has great content. He has amazing content, 100%. I really love it, and I really want to watch more of him. He's so good. He is so good. This stream is sponsored by Tiny Pixie Day. Wait, go a few frames back so Scott looks at the merch. Oh, okay, hold on. Hold on.
Clear.
Hold on. Look at, even Scotty's looking at the merch. Hello. Hi, underscore bud. That stuff looks clean. Yeah, mousepad is life size to match day. 100%. Totally. Wait, how big? Oh, actually, compared to my boobs. How big is this compared to my boobs? Hold on. I'm actually doing a size comparison. Oh my god, it doesn't stand a chance. But you know what? It's trying its best. And that's what matters. Cheap promo? Exactly. Ugh. Okay. Also, I am using the mouse pad as we speak. Literally as we speak. And I personally love it. Scott looking like that. Like, what the fuck is that shit? My condolences. You literally can inflate your boobs. Okay, just because I can inflate them doesn't mean anything. What do you mean no comparison? My boobs are bigger. But, I mean, it would be really hard to accurately get my boobs across on a mouse pad, to be fair. Those would be some big, massive honkers, you know what I mean? So, fair. Mogging her own mouse pad, ruthless. Ruthlessness is mercy upon ourselves. Okay, let us continue, shall we, gentlemen? The Dakimakura looks good. Did Brain do the art? The Dakimakura was done by Sama. And what Brain did was the acrylic stand. I'm trying to think if he did any of the other art on that one. But does your nose hit first? Nah, you saw some of the mouse pads at SumiCon. True. What do you mean, does my nose hit first? You can put the massive booba on a hat? For real. Alright, let's get back into it, shall we, gentlemen? Shall we? Let us divulge. Ugh. I'm glad I could help shout out the merch. You're the best you've been had. I appreciate you. Oh, if you walk towards the wall, does your nose hit first? Let's try. Actually, hold on. Your nose or your booba? Let's fucking find out. Actually, I want to know. Hold on, there's a wall right next to me. Ah! Shit! Fuck! I got a little too excited. I dropped my chapstick. Okay, and my headphones. Alright. Going. Nope. Hold on. Yeah, no, my booba hits way before my nose does. Hold on. Oh shit, I can't even. I'm trying to stand up straight next to the fucking wall. No, yeah, no. No, my booba stops me way ahead of time. Way ahead of time. I was really trying to hit my nose. Day, please, no. Day, no, you're being tricked. What? Wear your safety glove? No, the question is, can you touch both your Oh, no. I can't even do that if I tried. The funny thing is, I know you're playing me. First time watching live. Oh, good video. Hi, pizza! Welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow! Welcome to the Shimmy Army. I appreciate you. Captain Cupcake! Oh my god! Thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs! Thank you! Thank you! Thank you so much, Captain! I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Booba too powerful? The Booba too powerful! For actually testing it. Thank you. I wanted to test it because it seemed like a funny thing to test. I was like, does my nose hit it first? To quote Vegeta, I know you're playing me, but you're right. Thank you. Watch you on YouTube, but wanted to show support here too. Thank you so much, Pizza. I greatly appreciate it. And we hit this month's sub goal! Fuck yeah! We hit this month's sub goal! Let's go! Hell yeah! Let's go! Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you. Alrighty. You guys are the best. Speaking of YouTube chat, who else is here? Fan art idea. Yeah, no. The thing is, like, you know how like girls lay on the beach, like in the sand, like flat on their bellies, like on their pancitas? I cannot. I have to like dig a little hole for my boobas to rest in so I could lay down flat. I wish I had to do that for my ass though. It's a hard knock life for us. It's a hard knock life for us. Let's get back into the video.
Loosen up a little bit after all this. Let's see. Hey, there we go. All right, get that one out. That primer is all beat up. Bore's clear. I don't have to duck now. Slop round number 7. Okay, slop round number 7.
Dang. Mini Scott
Let's see
is
how
down.
she opens this time. Hey, it's opening up. Wonder if we can get this out pretty easy. The primer looks fairly normal. Yep.
Okay, so that was a pretty normal shot.
That doesn't look bad. Slop round number 8. Put my safety glasses on. Whoops. Here we go. That was louder.
That was a lot. Oh, do you see that? That's insanity.
Okie dokie. It's stuck on there pretty good again. And I can tell too, like when that boom is super loud, like you can tell that the round is way hotter. This ain't gonna come off.
I just want to focus on his face right here when he does. Look at that face of sass. That is a sassy man, if I have ever met one. That is a sassy man. Look at that eye roll. Just like, fuck this. Okay, are you just saying that, or do you actually have to dig a hole for your boobs at the beach? I don't know, man. You tell me. Fuck if I know. I don't know. I'm gonna leave that up to your imagination. I am curious what you guys think of me, though. Did she stutter? Exactly. Boom. No, she didn't. This is a sassy man.
This ain't gonna come off. Hey. Whoa. Lost the whole primer that time. Whole thing popped out. Slop round number 9.
Maybe he will be able to get through all the rounds.
Alrighty, number 9.
Ooh. Another big one.
Dang, man. I mean, like, that hurt my ears back here. And that was loud.
Yeah, that was really loud.
Okay. It's on there good again. Oh, come on.
Poor guy. This is a workout and a half just to
show
get
muscles,
this around
you know?
off.
Ain't good for nothing.
You're trying your best, man.
I can't believe that opened.
I would be so mad.
Okay. Man, look at that. That primer looks like it just wants to pop out again. Yeah, it is. Look at that.
Oh my god.
That just comes right out of there.
That's insane.
Slap round number 10. Number 10. Shoo!
Ooh.
All right. Let's see if I can just open it right here. Yep.
Oh, okay. So this
I
is...
forgot to hit record removing that last shell. It came out real good. Barrel is clear. Down to the last 2 slap rounds. This is number 11.
Yeah, none are as bad as the one he got blasted by yet. Yeah, that is fair. How unlucky he must have been to be fired the one bullet that would break the gun. No, exactly. But they are still dangerous, you know? His wife had to crack a cold one open for him after so he could rest after all this. You know what? That's honestly fair. That's fair. I would too. I'd be sassy too if I was screwing that thing that almost ended me and it wasn't even a hot chick and it was a Temu brand hot little thing. As a professional paid chatter, I can tell that she speaks the truth. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Captain Cupcake. I appreciate you. These titties are real. Homegrown titties. That is right. I got absolutely homegrown titties around here. His forearm must have been sore the next day. Yeah. Oh yeah. This is a workout and a half. This is a workout and a half to say the least. I can't imagine how like much painful I'd be. Okay. One titty is a Mexican and one is American. Which one's bigger? Okay. Ugh.
Number 11. That sounded pretty normal.
Yeah. The kickback wasn't that big.
All right, gun's still looking good. Yeah, I expected that to just unscrew pretty easily. This will probably pop out super easy too. Yep. All right, this is the last slap round. Number 12.
At least he was able to shoot all of them. So that way, like, no one
Last one.
accidentally
Here we
shoots
go.
it ever again.
That was good and loud.
Dang. None of the
Okay,
others
well,
broke the gun like they
That
did
last
with the
slap
other
round
one.
did not do it. We shot all 12 rounds I had left from that day, and they have not blown the gun, which is just showing me how much of a freak accident that really was that day. It's pretty obvious that some of these rounds are definitely super hot. Whatever I had loaded that day was super hot because this thing has shot the last 12 rounds and the gun has not blown. But I really want to know if this gun will fail the same way it failed that day. So I come prepared. This round should mimic the pressures that it took to blow this gun on April 9th. I said that it took about 180,000 PSI to blow the gun like it did. This round should produce 190,000 PSI. Safety's on.
Oh my god. This man is a legend. Do you want a serious answer to that question? Wait, to what question? Huh? Oh, no. I would have locked those bullets in a lead box and thrown them into the ocean. Yeah. Oh, since we're on the subject of exploding guns, there's a video of a guy who had an RPG explode in his hands. He survived. That's insanity. Am I alone screaming into the void? You are. I do not know what day looks like, but I am sure she is beautiful or something. Ah, thank you. It also demonstrates how well made the gun is too. Yeah, it does. In firearms ammunition with small rounds, people could put slightly more powder into the cartridge due to there being a small window for error, but you don't have that luxury with large calibers like 30, 306, and 50 cal. This man worries me, and I'm not even his wife. No, exactly! That's what I'm saying! He's stressing me out, and I'm not even his wife! I can only imagine how his wife feels! I'd be like, Scott, no! Scotty! Scotty, no! Please, Scott! Oh, this man. I'm just happy that I know he's alive and well. He's alive and well. He's still kicking today. I'm literally like having to massage my fucking my frontal lobes. Also, he stressed me out so much. I've just been drinking this tea nonstop, and I'm like, I will stand as the last one talking to you on YouTube just for you, Day. Thank you, you've been had. I appreciate you. Just put a thumb in it. Scott is a good boy. He is a good boy. That's funny and cute. I'm literally, you know what? I should ask Sama to do something where I'm like massaging my frontal lobes because I keep doing it so often. I do it in so many videos. You just guys can't see, obviously. But I'm like, oh, and then, yeah, no. Let us continue, gentlemen. We are so near the end.
90,000 PSI. Safety's on.
No, you are not alone. I am just playing Schedule 1. Oh, hi, Bond. Hello.
Alrighty. We ain't playing around now. We know for a fact that this should blow the gun. Closing the gun. We removed some of the bricks so we can try to get a little bit better light with the slow-mo camera because it's getting dark. Scott, you're gonna want to put your hat right there. Okay.
Be careful, Mini Scott. Good luck.
Safety off. Thumb coming off the hammer. All right. Maybe this will do it. Here we go.
Oh my god. Yep. And it broke off. It all broke off. Fuck. Bye-bye, Mini Scott. So that's what it looked like. Bro. It fired right in his face?
Okay, so that did it. That blew the gun.
That did it.
Here's the bill of the hat. Let's go check this out. Yeah, look at that. Look, that's the same thing that happened to my gun. Threads are sheared off. This broke the same way.
Yep.
How's Scott over here? I think he took something to the face. Oh, it blew the back all to pieces. Where's the cap is what I want to know. Here's a piece, right here. It blew that receiver to pieces. There's my cap, nope. All right, let's move
so
this.
Many pieces of the gun, bro.
Barrel's clear. Oh dear, something shot through our plexiglass, blew right through it. All right, we've been looking for the cap for probably 45 minutes and we cannot find it. The slow-mo shows it shooting off to the right. So I knew there was a chance that we may not be able to recreate what happened on April 9th, because April 9th was an absolute freak accident, and this proves it. We shot the other 12 rounds that I have, and it didn't blow the gun, but we can tell they're a little off. They're creating a huge muzzle flash, and they're really loud. They were causing the cap to be on there super tight. We were having to really work to get it off, and the rounds were lodged inside the chamber. But I came prepared today with a round that I knew would blow the gun, and I wanted to blow the gun so we could find out if it would fail the same way that it failed on me on April 9th, 2021. And sure enough, it did. Pretty wild. Look at this. We can't find the cap, but this is literally exactly, I'll put some pictures on the screen of what mine looked like when it blew, but it sheared the threads right off. This broke the exact same way. Now, my lower receiver didn't come apart like this, but something interesting this time, check this out. These ears, they almost snapped, but they did not shear off this time. But they are bent all to heck. Also,
So,
when that round blew on April 9th,
basically, for what happened on April 9th, right, for his accident, the pressure of it had to be so fucking hot to take those razors completely off. That's insanity. That is absolute insanity. How much pressure had to actually go there for it to be like that. I would post Mini Scott got his jugular sliced, his orbital bone cracked, and his arm broken. Couldn't tell you how I know that. I wonder. That's scary, the cat probably. Hi Day, how are you? I'm good, Hip. How are you? It's scary how accurate it happened. It is. It really is. It shattered the bone at the bottom of his cheek, yeah. Funny, the last one was the same one as the one that almost killed him. The whole lower receiver is all mangled. God is good. Yes, he is all the time. Hi, Valex. Too much powder creates too much gas pressure. Boom. Gotcha. Thank you, Let Me Cook. Also, welcome in, first time chatter. It's nice to see you. Hello. They probably didn't blow off on this one because the receiver blew apart instead. Probably. Okay, let's continue, shall we?
all to heck. Also, when that round blew on April 9th, it blew the end of the case off, leaving the brass inside the gun. Guess what happened again? What we did learn today is if you have an overcharged round in an RN50, this is how it's gonna fail. That cap is coming off and it's coming right back at you. I mean, I already learned that. Kind of learned it the hard way. What do I think about the RN50? Do I think it's the RN50's fault? No, it's not the gun's fault. It is the ammunition's fault. It was an overcharged round on April 9th, and it was an overcharged round today that blew it also. I was really excited about today. I was really excited to see what would happen when we did this again. I was a little nervous today, not gonna lie, but the cinder block wall and being 150 feet back with a string made me feel pretty good. I'm actually really pleased with the results we had today. Today's video meant a lot to me. This brings me closure because now I know. That's gonna be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you thought about it in the comment section down below. If you did enjoy it, do me a favor and hit that like button. And if you're not subscribed to Kentucky Ballistics, do yourself a favor and hit that subscribe button. Also be sure and check me out on Kentucky Customs, Kentucky Ballistics Shorts, Patreon, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Links to all those can be found in the description down below, along with a link to KentuckyBallistics.com, just in case you want to pick up a shirt. And as always, my name is Scott. Thank you so much for watching Kentucky Ballistics, and I'll see you next time.
Bye, Scott. Honestly, you know what? I gotta hand it to Scotty boy. I really do. I gotta hand it to Scotty. that, you know, he did what he wanted. He got through it, and you know what? I am proud of him. I am proud of him for going through that, facing his struggles, and not being afraid of it. You know what I mean? Hold on, let's go back to my room. I hope he gave Mini Scott a proper burial. Yeah. The problem is the loading mechanism. The way to reload the weapon has that risk, as failures with other types of weapon can differ, as single shot weapons carry that risk. Gotcha. Hold on. But yes, everybody, I know there has been a lot of new viewers today, a lot of new followers today. Thank you guys so much. If you are still around, please check out the Discord, because yes, the Discord is very important. We do community nights, and I actually talk to you guys, and I actually hang out with you guys. We are going to be doing probably a community night next week, so I will give you guys the head start for that. There will probably be a community night next week, so you guys please be sure to check that out and to see how that goes. We also do all kinds of different things there on the Discord, so be sure to check it out. Don't be a weenie. More shroomies. We are growing. We are spreading. We are growing. We are spreading. We are spreading our spores. We are spreading our spores. She's just as crazy on community night. Damn, bro. Do you have 2 left feet? I have 2 left feet. Yeah, I went into surgery to get some wisdom teeth out, and the oxygen tank broke right before they gave me gas. Damn. She's just as crazy on community nights. I am. Just a little. I would say a little bit more crazy, to be fair. But I greatly appreciate you guys for being here with me today. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. It's been a blast. I will say I did not have a blast going through Scott's traumatic videos. However, I am glad that he's doing a lot better, and I am glad that he's okay. That's the only reason I'm like, oh, I'm at peace, you know? But YouTube, I will be ending it here for you, cutie patooties. Twitch, if you guys could stick around so that way I could raid out, I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much, YouTube. Hello, I'm here to annoy you. Party Dave, I'm so sorry, but we are already going to be calling it tonight. Also, YouTube, if you would like to join the Discord, make sure you just join through the link in the description in the bio. Thank you guys so much. Thank you so much, YouTube. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.